Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Steve? We're on to a new game today. Steve.
Yep, so struggle with the mute button. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Welcome everyone to Midweek Point and Click. We've got a new game today, Chinatown Detective Agency. Not to be confused with Chinatown, the movie that Steve has had what was it? Conflict with us.
Because the name, I didn't assume it, but the name tipped me off, and then I looked up a completely different game and thought it was the same, and going, oh no, but sort of worried about it being based off a movie that I didn't like or didn't want any exposure to, but it looks like it's not only that was that not true, but it's also completely different because it's like futuristic and doesn't look like it has any association.
I think it's kind of Blade Runner-esque. At least you can see from the pictures here, they kind of look, I don't know.
Because the pyramids are like very much out of Blade Runner 1, the original Blade Runner.
Yeah. We got Keith Square now, Steve.
Yeah, hey Keith.
How you doing, good? DG's in here and gone on lurk straight away. Welcome in.
And let's not forgetting I'm mixing it up. I think Keith might need some luck Sunday. Probably doesn't need luck, but could do with some luck.
Oh, well, good luck for whatever that is, Keith. Awesome. Well, Steve, what do you know about Chinatown Detective Agency?
Nothing other than seeing that preview, which did actually whet my appetite for it. Just the preview, just seeing the rough look of it and where it's set.
Yeah. So it is from what I can tell, it is a point-and-click game with some shooting. Seems that we're private eyes rather than cops, though, so I'm not sure how we can go around shooting fools, but we'll see what happens. There were glimpses of particular puzzles that have me a little bit nervous, but I'm sure we'll be able to solve them when we get there.
That either tile puzzle or word language, or like word substitution, scrambling words ones.
If I remember, it seems to be that puzzle that we've been doing lately.
Oh, the tile puzzle. Yeah,
It's either a tile puzzle, like a mosaic.
I mean, not the tile puzzle, but the magic square puzzle.
Yeah. Or it could be one of those ones, I call it the V-Jolt puzzle from Resident Evil 1, because I don't know what else to call them, where you have to press buttons, and each time you press a button, and a certain amount of lights appear.
Yeah, magic square.
Oh, that's what it's called? Okay, yeah. I don't like those in general. They remind me of that fox, chicken, and snake need to go across the river, but you can't have them all at the same time. You know, those kind of latent puzzles.
Yeah, that one I like. That one's really simple because you just follow whatever steps allow it not to fail, and you eventually get there.
Yeah.
Like the 3-liter, 5-liter jug, you have to make 4 liters puzzle.
Exactly. Or the donuts on the sticks where you have to move them across, but the little donuts.
Towers of Hanoi.
There you go. You got names for them all. There you go. Excellent.
That's the programming. I think I talked about it before, but it's like the solution. The solution to that is a programming exercise because it's a recurrence. It's a very simple, not recurrence, but self-referencing. Because to solve it involves to solve it with 5 layers.
Yep.
Involves solving it with 4 layers twice, with another step. Okay. Solving with 4 layers requires solving with 3 layers twice.
So does that mean
it's a self-referencing? If there's 6 layers, then you have to do 2, 5, solve it twice with 5 layers.
Gotcha.
Each time you're moving that 5, like you're moving the 5 from one peg to the other while using the other peg as a temporary, and it just goes down and down until 2. You have the solution for 2.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really good at pegging puzzles, to be honest, but you know, here we are. You'll be here for me when I need to.
That's the second time that's come up. I listened to and this is clean. Usually clean. Actually, 3rd time because there's that Deadpool trailer. I don't know if you saw the joke in that. Well, it's I don't know why he says it because it's just a bunch of guys with I guess batons. But I just remember the line being pegging might not be a first for me, but it is a first for Disney.
Oh, you know what? I may have seen that.
Yeah,
that's the Wolverine Deadpool thing. Is that right?
I think so. I thought it was just Deadpool 3, but I'm not sure. And then there's a podcast I listen to, very clean. It's the Star Trek guys talking about They're going through episodes of Deep Space Nine, but it's the two Voyager actors and usually one of the Deep Space Nine actors. And it's one of them, because they talked about Quark doing that. You know, he puts his, it's when he's going to get busted out of the airlock by his brother, and he, it's the second time he's gone down to his knees and he puts his palms below his chin and goes, please. And I asked what that was, and he goes, it's like halfway between, it's basically begging and praying at the same time. That's my idea for it. It's like, oh, yeah. And then the guy that plays Harry Kim in Voyager goes, so basically pegging. But he doesn't say it in a rude way, but like it's almost like he didn't know what it was and the other two did. And it's like, oh, maybe not that.
Do you want to know something, Steve? Something quite innocent. Because I still don't know what it means. There's the assumptions of what it could mean, but they're just, it's not my circles, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't look that
You always
up.
do that. You do that so many times. Like, I wouldn't know what that word is. I don't know this term of Hago that's been on the internet for 10 years. I couldn't possibly know what that is.
I do not know what it means. I guess I got to whip out the Urban Dictionary next time I'm on the train or something and just familiarize myself with all these terms.
But probably, if you've got a rough idea, then pegging probably is what you're thinking, because it's not that elaborate. It's just...
it's alright.
Yeah.
I can go another 40 years without knowing. It's okay.
Huh?
Alrighty, we got a lot of people in the house. We got Geese people. Welcome in, Geese. Good to see you. Hope things are well. Tongs, of course. Using a burgers command. Keith, haven't known you as burgers in a very long time. Yeah, Saiku's in the house with her Tower of Hanoi. Excellent. I know this game was on Saiku's list as well, so I'm glad we can get into it so she can see what it's like.
Speaking of that, I think I was at a pub. I think it was with you, or like like you and your group of friends. This was years ago, and I remember going to the toilet. And I think I got it mixed up and it was dark, but I think I ended up going to the women's toilet by mistake, even though it was just
mistake.
It was just a small room with a toilet. It was like a cubicle, just a toilet and a sink. It wasn't like the women's toilets where there's multiple. It was just a room anyway, so it's not like it's. But I realized, I think I realized afterwards it was supposed to be the women's toilet. As I'm there, I just saw on the graffiti wall there was like the text someone had written in Sharpie. I picked my boyfriend, so what's your excuse?
I don't get it.
I thought that was funny. It's just it's almost like a challenge to other women. That's the thing I thought was funny.
Okay.
And that's also what made me twig. I was like, wait, that's not something that'll be written necessarily in a unisex bathroom, or.
Alrighty, well, how about we get started? I don't even know how we control this game. Is it a controller game? Is it a mouse game? Is it... who knows? I mean, don't ask about the urinal etiquette. Alright, let's go. This has got a banging soundtrack. One thing I noticed, maybe you guys can help me out. I haven't looked too far into it, but whenever I click out of this game, the music stops. It could be... maybe it's a setting in here.
It could be just the Gale game pauses. I've noticed different games behave differently if you click out of them.
Yeah. Sometimes, Keith, we played Simulacra one time. I guess we were pointing and clicking, but it wasn't an adventure game. It was more a horror game on a phone.
Yeah, I think that's sort of... it's not traditional, but that sort of counts. The one that stretched the definition was... I know we played one game that stretched the definition. The one before Disco Elysium?
We did some puzzle games. Is that what you mean? Oh.
That's sort of within the realm. There's one that was like just...
Not sure.
Oh god. Let's go for the completed list.
Oh, you'll be able to see it in the About section underneath, yeah. Langs, absolutely. They were good. I took a packet golfing, so it was a really good snack when I was needing the energy. I ate it raw dog though. I did cook some, but I ate the ones golfing raw dog. All right, let's get cracking. Let's click the start button. How are the volume levels? Steve's good volume. I'm good volume. Game is good volume. Should probably fix that before. I did notice that I had to turn Steve down in Discord yesterday, so hopefully he's okay. Alright,
I
here
can't
goes.
tell.
Are you sure you want to start a new game? Yes. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, here goes. Singapore. There we go. Couple of years' time.
Man looks upon all that he has made and sees that it is good. Look upon my works, he says, and see my greatness. He recounts his deeds in word and song. He builds monuments to his triumphs.
Auto done.
But there is no one but himself to marvel at his dominion.
We've got those.
I'm picturing one of those like
He
Japanese
knows
cafeterias
this,
where there's just vending machines
and
along the
he is
walls and then a
afraid.
seating area in the middle.
Maybe, yeah.
The idea that he is all alone in the inconceivable vastness of the universe terrifies him into action. So he creates his greatest work of all, a tribute to his likeness,
Faithful.
an extension of his being,
What is
a
that hummingbird?
witness to the brilliance of its master,
Does it just happen to be like that, or
and
is it
the
following us?
executor of his
With a
command.
little spy drone?
Boston Dynamics, though.
But man's greatest work of all does
Capybara.
not see brilliance. It sees only corruption, vanity,
Uh-oh.
It is
hubris,
following us.
Oh!
Oh shit!
Jesus!
Nice.
It dreams of a world untainted by the touch of man.
It's like the thing from Arcane.
Alright. Wow, look at this.
It's a start.
A Miradama.
I'm here for the housewarming party.
Is it supposed to be
well.
French?
A CID superintendent traipsing around Chinatown in the wee hours of the morning. Sounds like a tabloid headline.
Once upon a time, maybe. These days, even a commissioner is part of the furniture down in Geylang.
Looks like David Lynch.
Hey, brought you a little gift.
I don't drink, Justin.
Oh, keep it in a cool, dark place and away from reach of children. Who knows, might be worth something one day when we finally run out of wine.
Did you bring me anything else? My first job, maybe?
Oh, cutting to the chase, huh?
I am a business owner now. I've got bills to pay.
Yeah, I've got something. There's a potential client looking for a little help. I've already told him about you. He doesn't like meeting in crowded places, so you'll need to see him somewhere more discreet.
Sounds Vietnamese, not French, I reckon.
SPF?
Well, I guess it's...
Yeah, that first line sounded French, but then he switches. He tends to switch accents.
Civilian.
When are you going to hook me up with one of your officer buddies? You know, real work.
Not that kind of hookup, Steve.
Firstly, you're welcome.
I should say up
Secondly,
at the end.
you don't want to get involved with contract work at the department. Trust me, you do work you regret for a pittance, and you get yourself involved in some nasty shit for your troubles.
Of course, it's in Singapore. Okay, yes, makes sense.
And lastly, this is real work. This guy is well connected. He's got the kind of money that can keep your lights on. lah. You know, you can always just come back. The force is in bad need of people with your talents.
No. My days as a cop are over.
Well, no harm in asking. Alright, my guy will send you a message soon. Keep him happy. Might actually stay in business for a while.
Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Take care, Dharma. Stay safe out there.
I like the look and I like the sound so far. Seems
Justin
rad.
wasn't joking. This guy has a penchant for the cryptic. Under the shade of a tree where a man became one with the universe.
I thought that was a weird art decision, but then I realized it's actually a glitch. It's only on my end. It's not on the stream.
Oh,
There's weird stuttering. I thought it was intentional. I thought this because it looks like when people intentionally do like a glitch in the Matrix sort of thing.
okay.
But yeah, yes, that's just on my end.
We do have $2,000 dues. All right. A picnic at midnight under the shade of a tree where man became one with the universe. Okay.
The Bodhi tree. The Buddha was enlightened under a Bodhi tree, but they aren't native to Singapore. Although, that doesn't mean there aren't any. Not a lot of places where exotic plant life can be found in the city, so that should narrow down my options.
Okay. We might have to do some actual detecting. Welcome to Chinatown Detective Agency. Missions will take you to different places in Singapore and the world. Right now, the mission tasks you with finding a Bodhi tree.
I don't know how much 2,000 Singapore dollars is.
Not sure. And especially in 2035. Click on the map button down in the bottom panel to access the MRT map and click on the location to travel there. Okay. Press H to highlight people and objects. Hell yeah, that's what we want. Yes! Well, that's a good way of doing it. By filing cabinets, a cost-cutting measure. Didn't think I'd see the day cloud storage would cost more than a physical storage. A bookshelf. More for display than anything else. Who reads actual books these days? What was the last book you read, Steve?
I'm ashamed. That might be someone's memoirs. Before that, the first thought was one of the Game of Thrones books. Last time I read one of those. What about you?
I'm currently reading one at the moment called To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. It's a sci-fi book written by Christopher Paolini.
Oh, it's the is he Aragon? No.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, Aragon.
Yeah. It's good so far. It's very Mass Effect-y.
Yeah, I've got 2 books out at the moment, but I haven't started them. I've been really bad with reading books.
Delivery menus, newspaper clickings, vestiges of disappearing print media. No detective agency is complete without a bulletin board. Oh, do we get corkboard and red string? Because if we do, I'm a happy chappy. Okay, our little computer terminal. Inbox. Nothing. That's good. Are you sure you want to go to Chinatown? Actually, no, we don't want to go to Chinatown yet. Okay, what does this say? We have map, we have Horus, wait, web, and settings. Does that say Horus or Horves?
Horus, I think. With a little H, like it's inverse capitalization.
Yeah, or maybe it's a lowercase n. Oh, no, it's not, because there's a lowercase n here. Map. Oh, hello. So I reckon we want to go to the Botanic Gardens. That's where trees would be. So. Yes. Oh, that's rad. How good is that?
I was thinking that looks like she gets around on public transport.
The Botanical Gardens, first laid out in 1859 during British rule. Countless species of plants and animals have called this home for many years. But I'm here for one in particular, the Bodhi Tree by Swan Lake. The client should be waiting there, I'll need to hack my way past maintenance gate though. Ooh, hacking. H. Okay. Welcome to the Renegade Software Sleeper Cell. Connected to the gate system. Please connect the matching nodes before to proceed to hacking. Okay.
That's his memory.
Oh, I don't know. Or maybe.
Oh yeah, top.
Oh, no. Hang on.
Was that one in top right, wasn't it? Oh no, that matched.
There you go. You're right. Oh, this one and this one should be... There we go. Okay.
I don't repeat.
Was that what this one? Or we haven't got it yet?
No, I haven't got it yet.
Okay. Hey, look at
Oh
that.
shit! Put that one out of your ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Oh. Yeah. See, these kind of little games I'm cool with. Yes. Now what? Access granted. Okay.
Just filled me with a bit of anxiety where you'd randomly click buttons as opposed to sequentially going left to right, top to bottom.
I had gut feeling. You know when you got a gut feeling, you just got to follow it.
There's nothing quite like the solitude of the gardens without all the children and the dog walkers, wouldn't you agree?
I wouldn't know. I've never broken into the gardens at midnight before.
I'm
Yeah, it's
sorry,
peace and
but
quiet
I
while
had
you
to do
smoke.
it on purpose. I only work with people that show the kind of resourcefulness that you just did. Please, call me Rupert. I work for a special group of people with a wide range of interests. We value our privacy, so whenever we need some legwork done, we outsource. And I assure you, it pays well.
This guy's got a big head like me.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it doesn't match
I
the
just have to say
photo.
right off the bat that I'm an investigator, not a thug. So I don't do dirty work.
It's like one of those. Remember in Theme Hospital, the people with the big heads, and they need their heads popped and then put back to the normal size.
To me, that was a regular-sized head, and you needed to pop to shrink the head.
Oh, Miss Dharma, I'm
Oh,
not
matches.
looking for a thug. I'm here to ask you to get to the bottom of things, not to inflict violence or coerce. Having said that, were you to choose to use those methods to obtain what you seek, I won't stop you. One of our own is in need of some assistance. He is the majority owner of an insurance firm, offices in 15 countries.
Damn straight, Tongs.
The financial controller, a man named Philip Ung, has disappeared, along with millions of dollars from the company's coffers. A contractor managed to hack into Mr. Ung's phone, and of particular interest is a message received from an unknown source. It reads, "Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this, to know so much and to have control over nothing."
Huh. That's some cloak and dagger stuff.
The evil tree.
Oh, it's the red seed tree.
Indeed. The last known location of the phone before going silent was the National Library.
This is kind of giving me Carmen Sandiego vibes a little bit too.
Yeah.
I'm no genius, but I can safely assume the message is meant to lead to a book or an article or something.
You're probably right. I'll get on it and keep you posted.
Yes, that'd be nice. Although, you won't need to. We'll know where you are. Most of the time.
Ooh.
I'd usually find that creepy. But knowing that I'm dealing with a secret society of Singapore's upper nobility kinda dulls the edge.
Resourceful and funny. I like you already. Good luck.
I like you, Sully. That's why I'm going to kill you last. Okay. Your mission log at the bottom corner. Logs lead to other relevant information. Okay. Well, that's a good sound. Okay. May want to go to the last known location of Philip Ng. Okay. National Library. Okay, we can do that. Let's go to the map. Oh. There we go. Civic District. Okay.
Yeah.
How do I put this back down again? There we go. I love that. Love it. National Gallery, National Library, the Wine House. Alright. Oh, look, our money's gone down because we're taking public transport.
I was wondering what the significance of different lines might have been.
The National Library. It's a miracle it's still up and running, considering how underfunded the government is. I'll need to run a search on the database to know which section of the library I'm headed for. Okay. How do we do that? Have you ever photographed the grey-headed fish eagles at Sungai Pandan recently? There are 3 of them. Last I checked, used to be 6 not so long ago. If you're lucky, you'll catch them diving into the river for fish. Won't see much of that in the next few years, the way things are going. I really need to work on my assignments instead of procrastinating. Not today, though. Hey, you know what? You know what? The future is moving faster than we think. And I get this uneasy feeling that we're moving towards some sort of inevitable. I guess the future ain't what it used to be, huh? I think that's why I prefer reading about history. I'm like a nostalgia kind of guy. Call me biased, but these days, old school is still the best school. Little robot friend.
That'd be the database, I assume.
Yeah, let's talk to the dudes first, though. This guy looks like a Brody.
Yeah, wearing shorts in the library.
The importance of history being truthfully recorded from all points of view cannot be understated. One prevailing truth will ring forever, though, throughout time. As long as... Oh, there's an ad. Let me just snooze the ad for a second. There we go. Snoozed. One prevailing truth will ring forever throughout time, as long as its keen eye can catch it. Unfortunately, sometimes people will not accept the truth and want things more out of convenience. Hey, Steve, just... Do you see in administrative view when an ad is about to play? Or is that just for me?
No.
Okay, no worries.
I can never tell.
This is when they need a hard wake-up call to shake them out of apathy. You will never respect yourself if you only overcome what is weaker than you. So what have you been reading lately? Not only is he wearing shorts in the library, but he's wearing sandals as well.
I don't know why that should be wrong, because theoretically you'd wear whatever you're wearing outside. It's just...
Well, they are in Singapore as well.
And it seems like a decision.
One of the key mechanics of Chinatown Detective Agency is that it requires a player to figure out things on their own. Okay?
Oh, it's a hint machine.
That means going online and doing research for information to crack a clue. In this case, you should run a search on the quote Rupert told you about, then type the author name and the name of the book the quote came from, the National Library's automated receptionist console.
Does that mean we do a search outside the game?
No, I don't think so. Who is it by? Let's see.
And do we have written down what the quote is?
If you want to take a screenshot, it could come in handy. But we'll see what the search looks like in a second. I'm gonna need a book or author name. I need to figure out where the quote came from.
Herodotus.
What's that?
That's the author, Herodotus.
How do you spell that?
Hero is in hero.
Yep.
Dotus, D-O-T-U-S.
Okay. Please proceed to the Central Public Library, Basement 1. Here we go. So did you just Google that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, that's why I wondered if it's what it's like getting us to do.
Okay. Basement 1, hey? How do we get to basement 1? Is this just the leave? Sure you want to go out? No. Where's the staircase? Is there a staircase? Oh no, here we go. Neon sign. Where to? Basement 1. Okay. Let's talk to this suspicious chap. That's talking to a hooded person.
It gave me a bit of a Leisure Suit Larry 1-5 thing.
Catharora. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have seen a laptop around here, have you? No? Ugh. Well, no worries. Have a good one.
Doesn't look like he's looking for one.
Wow, look at that! A new face! You here for the free Wi-Fi?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
I'm looking for a book.
Ha! Sure you are. Oh, you're serious. Sorry, it's just that we don't get many visitors looking for books these days. Or these years. Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Histories by Herodotus.
Herodotus, okay.
Goodness, Herodotus. Okay, follow me.
So small.
What's small?
There. The library lady.
Here we go. The Histories. Herodotus. Took an impress 1952. Probably hasn't seen the light of day since I was in primary school.
Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
On the contrary, a lot of the stuff Herodotus wrote in the book is pretty out of the ordinary. It was his attempt at chronicling the world of his time, and let's just say he got pretty creative. Flying snakes, ants the size of foxes, stuff like that.
Hang on. Some parts of these pages have been underlined.
Ugh, yeah, some people like to do that.
No, there's something strange about this one. Some of the pages have a single letter underlined.
Oh, pause coming
A
on.
telltale sign of a cipher. This is a clue.
Clue?
Look, I'm trying to track down the last person who used this book. Is there some way I can access CCTV footage of this part of the library?
Technically yes, but you'll have to file a J2 form and an Annex B form and personally hand it over to the director, but he's on vacation in Fiji. But you could also file an e-application to the security department and...
Gonna have to do it illegally then.
No, I haven't got time for that.
Hang on. What's going on here? Things are escalating pretty quickly.
I'm a private investigator. A person's gone missing and I'm trying to track him down. The only lead I've got led me to this book.
And you're thinking the underlined parts are a clue?
Yep.
I don't think they're a clue. I'm pretty sure they are. Look, do you think you could at least help me find out who the last person to check this book out was?
Yes, but I'm not really allowed to tell you.
Not even for $100?
Heyo.
You know, for your troubles.
I wonder what would happen if we kept going around the city until we had no more dollary dues and come to this.
Yeah.
Good morning, Verdantry. How you doing?
It's actually between the
And of
pixelated
course,
graphics and the bank
there's the
account.
priceless sense of accomplishment that comes with helping solve a case.
And paying for public transport reminds me of Cart Life.
So this is what it's come to. I mean, politicians getting bribed is sort of the norm now. The librarians, oof.
I'm sorry. You're right. That was a stupid idea. Look,
Tell you what, 300,
Oh,
and you got yourself a deal.
for 300, I want the CCTV as well.
Being a librarian doesn't exactly pay grade, and times like these, you gotta look out for number one, you know?
Oh, 300 it is, I guess.
Yikes.
Okay. Says here the book was checked out about 83 hours ago by a Genevieve Go.
83 hours is kind of specific.
Address?
Well, now we're really breaking the law.
Oh,
aren't
come
we?
on.
Let's get real. The law is out of service until further notice. If this person's going to be found, we'll have to work around it.
Well, let's see. 42 Budok North Avenue, Unit 12, 4081.
Excellent.
Okay, I guess I'll fold like a
Perfect.
piece of paper
Hey,
then.
thanks.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Listen, I'm gonna have a look at the book. Maybe I can make sense of the clue.
Okay.
That would be extremely helpful.
Ooh, does this technically make me a private eye now?
No. Private extortionist, maybe.
Yeah, you could say that.
Ah, that's nuts! Okay, I'll let you know if I make a breakthrough.
Okay. So we don't have to do the puzzle at all. She can do it for us. Cool. Alright, let's have a look. Head to Badok. Last person to check out the book lives there. Gotcha. Let's do it. Over to the map screen. Badok. Here we go. Find the gap. Find the gap. Badok, Singapore's most populated residential town. Without an
I thought that
exact
was a
address.
server room.
Finding someone would be like looking for a needle in a grain solo. Sure. Block 42. Better call Rupert. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Amira, how are we doing? I followed a lead that led me to the apartment in Badok. Block 42, yes? Pretty worrying you already know, but yeah, I'm here and no one else is home, so I can probably hack the lock. Yes! More hacking. Do it! My guys will turn off the camera system. It's on a citywide network. We'll have to disable it by the time we put the phone down. Great! I'll keep you updated. Here we go. 3 lines. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Was that this one, Steve?
I thought that was vertical.
Let's keep going. Okay, diagonals.
Alright, that's the sound one.
There we go.
And this next one, that one, and the one in the top middle.
Okay. Beauty. Nice. Look at us. Access granted. Well, someone left in a hurry. I should feel around for a light switch. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can. Ooh, there we go. I like this art. It's great. Oh, we've got some booze. Let's steal that. Even though we don't drink. Grand Cru, Saint Emilion, 2025, an expensive bottle of wine. In a working class apartment block. Somebody splurged. Somebody ran into some new cash, perhaps. Okay.
Oh, cub.
Jocks.
Have you heard that term before?
Cub? No.
A cashed up bogan.
Ah, yes, I know that. Let's go in the loo. Whoever Genevieve is, it looks like she packed up and left. I doubt she's still in the country. Oh, okay. Let's hack her. Oh, what are these? Genevieve was a fan of mech anime. Impressive collection of toy models. Tongs? Are you Genevieve?
Of inventory.
Yeah. She left in a rush. She left her computer on. Well, looky here. From Philip. Oh, just a code. secret code. I'm betting the book in the library is the key. Time to head back. That's what I was thinking as well.
I didn't notice the collar.
Why we got a battle royale collar? Oh, around the neck here? Yeah. I saw old mate was wearing one too. The dude with the sandals. National Library. Okay, we can do that. Back over to Civic District.
Right, we done before we spend money? We done looking through the room?
Yep. I hit the H, which allows us to highlight. This says the
Okay.
Genevieve is skip town. This is the mech toys, and this is the Splurge.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought we hadn't clicked the thing. Yeah, the graphic changes on the train doors as well.
Yeah, I saw that. It's good. Oh, hello.
Ah, just in time. It appears the book is a key to cracking some secret message.
Yeah, thought.
The highlighted letters and the page numbers are linked, and they probably correspond to an encoded message.
Okay.
Kinda like this?
Yes, the message is purely numerical. I'm betting these numbers point to a specific page in the book which contains a highlighted letter.
Let's try it out.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna do it. Jeez, okay. Decipher the secret message. So I guess... What are these lit up ones?
I think that's just like a old accounting style, each line to teach you to differentiate as a different color.
Oh, yeah,
So
so you're
just-
not confusing. Okay, yeah. I usually...
I assume that just because it's like across the lines altogether.
Yeah. I do that in Excel all the time as well. I sometimes like second bold the out of order rows. Alright, 144. So we're looking for... Okay, 144. It needs 78 at the end. Or 77, sorry. Or
What does it mean, either of those two?
Oh, yeah, could be. Well, let's try it.
So, 'cause I can't see any other way.
L. Alright, let's look for 779 or 7... Oh, 77.
Oh, is this a 77? You?
Yep. Okay, 99. Is D.
Or 991? Oh, yeah.
10 or 104.
I think 104 because I see 100 and 101.
So 103.
Yes.
S, yep. Okay. 115. T. 751. Or maybe just 75. O. 142. 142. Did you see that
W.
before? W?
W.
Next one will be N, but we'll check it anyway, which is 69. Mm-hmm.
You stored that in your memory.
Yep.
That 69 was N.
And I'm going to do a space bar, just because it's a new word. 142 was the same, wasn't it? Was that 142's W?
Yeah, W.
Yep. 109.
E.
E. Yep. 101.
D.
E.
No, D.
Oh, D, yeah, I see it. Second part. It's going to be Wednesday, no doubt. Let's see.
Yeah, it's another 69.
69 was N.
Yeah, E.
109. 104 is S, is it? Yep.
Yep.
99H should be D.
D.
Just want to confirm. 19, yep.
Yeah, Wednesday because it's A is 84, Y is 155.
Okay, got it. Sweet. Alright, 125. Or maybe it's just 1, 2.
Oh no, S. That's the second one of S.
Okay, cool. 112. I, yep. Just gonna, okay. 971. We've got 97 is X, but we'll see.
I think that means it'll be X. I'm assuming that the fact there's a 97, there's probably not like a 97 blower.
Okay, 121 is F. 120. Is O. Yep. 86.
But it's going to be you because it's
Yep. It's going to be 640.
ITY. Yep.
That's it? 182? Okay.
Ludstown, Wednesday, 6:40.
Did Tongs just do his own code?
Yeah, I think so. We've lost the cipher to be able to do it.
You'll have to tell us what it was, Tongs.
A meeting
Second word starts
place
with an N.
and a time. Ludstown. Never heard of it.
Wherever it is, it's probably where Philip and Genevieve have gone off to. I doubt this place is in Singapore. Genevieve left in a hurry. I'm betting this is a flight.
Ludstown.
Sounds German.
Says here there were only 3 flights at 6:40 on the Wednesday after the email was sent.
Okay.
Istanbul, London, and Osaka. I'll have to do a little digging to find exactly where they went.
There's no way Ludstown will be in Osaka. I'm thinking it's London. London!
I gotta go. Thanks for everything.
I doubt
No
Istanbul.
problem.
Could be
I'm
Istanbul, but I
meeting, by
doubt
the
it.
way.
Mei Ting. Looks like Mei Ling.
If you need my help again, you know where to find me. I like that I can put my encyclopedic knowledge to good use, but bring cash.
Sorry, Mei Ting, but you've actually done fuck all. We did all that
Yeah.
work.
Noted. Thanks, Mei-Ting. I'll be in touch.
Okay, so we have to search for Ludstown. Maybe on the web. Rupert. Amira. Rupert, Philip Ng and his girlfriend are no longer in Singapore. I expected as much. Do you know where they went? I left a clue. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'll need money to book a flight. Say no more. I'm wiring you a partial payment for the job. Book your flight and get to them as soon as possible. Wherever they are, I can make a few calls and track down the precise location. Call me when you land. Do you think, as a private eye, if this guy wants me to go overseas, it shouldn't come out of my paycheck? So if he's wiring a little bit of money for the job first, like he should be expensing that trip, not just saying, oh, I'll give you a bit of an advance.
Yeah, because that's like if you think of how lawyers work, that's not how it works. Like, you pay for any expenses incurred as part of the investigation.
Exactly. What happens when they get back here? You shouldn't worry about that. Just find them. You'll get a bonus for bringing them back here alive. Ooh, we're gonna get that gun out. That's gonna be exciting. All right. Now that you know where the suspect is, it's time to fly there. This game features a flight booking system called Horus. Okay. Click on the Horus at the bottom and book where you think they went to. After that, travel to the airport. If you're too early for the flight, you can speed up time by waiting. Hit W to open up the wait menu. Okay, before we do that, let's open up the web. Yes. Are you kidding me? That opened up a web browser in my, actually opened up a Chrome window.
That's it?
All right. Maybe we do need to.
Yeah, that's what I only think. If you digged further with that other one, it might have opened up a web browser to investigate
That's cool.
Herodotus.
This is okay. I see what they're doing here, which is great, but also
Not good for streaming.
well, no, that's fine. But when you actually look up Ludstown, because that's expecting that's what we're doing, it brings up like walkthroughs to the game, which is kind of not in the spirit of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that's depressing that most of the searches for Ludstown are based off Chinatown. Maybe if you went into Google Maps, maybe?
Ludstown is in London, Kim. Oh yeah, we could do that.
because that'd be the.
Let's just use
It says
Google
it
Maps in
cannot.
the future.
Says I cannot find Lordstown though when I did it.
Oh yeah, same.
Not because I'm not.
A 100% certified got 'em.
Oh, if you type in Lordstown London, it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Chinatown in London.
Okay, cool. Nice, that's cool. I like that. All right, let's see. Let's go to Horace. From Singapore to London. Sure. What's the time now? Does it say? Do we ever watch?
Oh god, this is like Cart Life.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
because
time.
why
it
else
is.
would it say?
Optional. Bring them back to Singapore. Interesting.
What if it's going to be like a moral dilemma of like, this is why we left, and then we've got to decide whether we
Oh, here's the time
take it
here.
back or not.
Okay. So we're gonna have to get the earliest one. Which is this one here. Oh, hang on. 8. We've missed that one already. Get out of here.
Oh no, 6. No, we're it's just past midnight.
Oh, okay. Oh, now it's the 9th though. So we're gonna have to scroll down.
No, it's wait, no, it's. Oh, it is too.
Yeah. Maybe we have to search
I
again.
can't read it properly. Yeah, it might be because we did it just before midnight.
Uh-oh. Hang on, let's back out just in case it's being silly.
Yeah, maybe it needs to reset properly.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
You would have needed to modify the departure time. That's in your search. That's why the results stuck.
Okay. This one looks good.
How much did he give us? Because it seems like we're further in the hole.
He gave us about $100 because yeah. Oh no, hang on.
What?
We gave the girl 300, so I think he just paid for the flight because she's taken the 300.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's not that bad, yeah.
All right, let's go to the airport. Okay, and I guess what's this? Airport is effectively shut down due to COVID pandemic. Wow, COVID's still around in 2035.
Yeah, it's just came back with a vengeance, maybe.
Yeah, it's been turned into a quasi mall to help keep business open. Oh no, that's the date. That's in 2020. Okay,
Oh yeah.
2027, acquired by Chinese real estate. Okay. Alright, fair enough. That's fine.
That's just a history lesson.
Yep.
Oh, departures. That's the clickable thing.
Yep. Come back in 3 hours. Okay, let's wait for 3 hours.
Oh, this is the wait. It's like Kingdom Come.
Not booking flights in Kingdom Come though.
Nah, but waiting for stuff.
Ooh, back of the chair. Not even going to watch any entertainment.
Nah, just watch the map the whole flight. Come on, come on, come on.
Rupert, I think they're in London. Can you reach out your feelers to see if we can track them down? Okay, hang on. An hour later. City surveillance network spotted them in an apartment not far from the Canary Wharf. God bless AI-powered face recognition. Hell yeah, we got it right. CCTV shows a man that matches Philip profile enter apartment a few hours ago. Go now. Okay.
Much of the story of we had like every second Friday we have like a business meeting. I like to have a few bottles of wine. And we do it with the boss and senior devs and his son taking notes. And but yeah, we usually go to the same pub, but once we tried to branch out, we went to a TGI Fridays and we got cut off. And my boss had never been cut off before, but we're talking about it last Friday. But yeah, he made the baseless assumption that they would have my face on their facial recognition to not serve or something like that.
It's like the Bart Simpson. Remember the movie where he couldn't go to the movies because Homer gave them a photo of his face?
I don't remember that.
It's like some R-rated film. Go on, Tongs and Psycho, you guys know. You're Simpsons fans. And then at the very, very end, there's like a flash forward where they're really old and grey, and Homer takes him to go see the film.
I vaguely remember.
Alright, let's
I
see.
think but there's the gag where it had his picture somewhere. Or maybe that was the one I'm thinking of. So I was mentioning the pub, but that's not the case. That's a different joke where he makes like a prank call and Mo's like, I'm gonna bring you up, and after all that, then someone gets Bart to go down to the pub to get something. And Bart even does a line of like, can I speak to someone? And Mo's like, I know that voice. And then he suddenly grabs Bart and he goes, it's little Bart Simpson, how are you doing?
Oh, it's the Mafia episode where
Might be.
He's like Bart becomes the bar boy for the Mafia. How you doing? Welcome in. We're in Cyber London at the moment. Oh yeah, there is. You're right. Canary Wharf Apartments, board flight. Alright. Steve, can you do me a favor? Can you quickly Google how do you save in this game? Maybe there's no save and you just roll with the punches. Oh, here we go.
Are you there?
First result is a Steam community post saying, help me, how do I save files?
Yeah, did it say? Was there an answer?
Game generally autosaves after each mission for the majority of the game. However, it doesn't unlock until after the first 3 missions.
Oh, brutal. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, just outside the apartment.
Listen,
you can also manual
cornered
save
snakes
between
tend to
missions,
strike in furious desperation.
but the
Be
game will
careful,
clearly tell you that
just
it
in
is
case.
available.
Okay.
Thanks. Don't worry. There's always a diplomatic solution to every problem.
Alright. I'll be back in 1 second. Steve, if you vamp for a second.
Okay. I was going to make the joke, even though it's obscure, that the construction of Big Bang is because of the alien ship that hit it. That's probably just a single episode of Doctor Who that happens in. Other than that, how is everyone liking this game so far? I guess I'll say more about the episode. Yeah, it's Big Ben, and it's the public's general first interaction with aliens. And there's these aliens that wear human suits, but they're very gaseous. So it's weird that I don't know if it's normal for Doctor Who, but there's a lot of fart jokes because it has they disguise themselves as like ministers and people in the government, and they're constantly farting.
Is this what I come back to?
Yeah.
I just gotta get a plate in a second, but I want to show you guys this snack that Lisa brought back.
Pizza shapes.
Pizza shaped hot cross buns.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get a plate. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, we're back. Certainly smells like a box of shapes.
I've first been getting enough like them from the local supermarket, apple and cinnamon hot cross buns.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very nice. That's something I've discovered. I don't know if it's how long they've been out, but yeah, something I discovered this year of liking them.
They're really weird. I guess you expect hot cross buns to be a little bit sweet in some way, but they're not. It's like pure savory.
Okay. That's the thing, because I never liked the sultanas in them, but when they started making the sultana-less hot cross buns, it's like, but you realize then the sultanas were providing sugar that they don't normally have, and they're a little bit bland because I thought that was a really good idea, but they end up being a little bit bland, which is why the choc chip ones sort of worked, but then it's not quite the same sweetness you want. You want more of those natural sweetness. That's why the other apple cinnamon ones I like.
Tongs and Psyche, were you saying you've never had a hot cross bun at all? Is that just not a thing that's over there? It's not like a hot pocket. It's like a spiced bun. I'll show you. Like that's the inside. Like a little bap. Kind of almost like brioche in a way. But normally they're spiced like cinnamon and, like Steve said, like sultanas or raisins, as you'd say. Normally they're very sweet. Yeah, it's just like a cinnamony, lovely dough.
I'd say.
Yeah.
And they're saying that there's no hot cross buns in America.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, wow, that would be reasonably universal.
You chuckled at the New York Times headline saying that hot cross buns are the pumpkin spice latte of Australia. I'd say so. Like hot cross buns, when you get a good one, they're real fucking good.
Because pumpkin spice lattes, the idea of them being very fancy, which hot cross buns are more like everyday. I know it's sold not during the run up to Easter, but they don't have the fanciness.
You know, I would almost say that it depends on which way you look at what they're referring to in the headline, because pumpkin spice is kind of similar to hot cross bun spices.
I suppose so, yeah. Yeah, I suppose so.
They're Easter, like they come out around Easter, so man, if I could have sent them, I would have, but I don't know. 2 weeks of hot cross buns in travel probably wouldn't be that good.
Yes, there's no reason they should be seasonal other than they're considered an Easter food. So yeah, they're only made around here this time.
Is Easter candy the best candy? Well, Easter candy really is just like Easter eggs and Easter bunnies, right?
Yeah, unless there's special candy in America.
Cadbury
But they're
cream eggs
mostly
come out around
Cadbury.
then as well. Lisa loves Cadbury cream eggs. I think they're fucking disgusting, but
It just reminds me of that. I think I've said the giant bomb bit around Cadbury eggs. It always reminds me of giant bomb though.
Cadbury is kind of blah. I mean, it's better than Hershey's.
It could be also different in different countries. Like, I think the manufacturing is different,
All for
even
various
though it's the
jokes.
same company name.
Yeah, Hershey's isn't the greatest, but I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I know Tongs definitely has, but Tony's chocolate is all the rage these days. It's delicious. Okay, this is gonna sound real weird. There's a flavor profile to these shapes, hot cross buns. It is kind of like lawn trimmings, like a little bit.
That's like another corner of the room thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess I raw dogged it as well. Like hot cross buns, you meant to sort of toast and then put a bit of butter.
I never do that. I always just eat them raw. I suppose you're supposed to, though.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
But just cut them in half and then toast. Yeah. They don't really fit in the toaster very well either, though, because they're so short. When you put them in the side of the toaster, they sort of sink to the bottom. So unless you've got a toaster where you can pull like ours does this, you sort of pull the handle up and it pulls the toaster cage higher than it normally does.
I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to grill them.
Oh yeah, I suppose that too. Yeah. Celery tastes like wet tree bark. I really like celery though. It's something fresh about it.
I can see the wet tree bark though, other than no roughness.
Alrighty, well, let's try and be diplomatic. Thanks, don't worry, there's always a diplomatic solution to every problem. Are we going to start shooting people?
Mr. Ng, I'm Amira Dharma from Singapore. I've been sent to ask you a few questions. Can I have a few minutes?
Whoa!
Oh,
Looks like the diplomatic solution isn't going to work today.
that's a little bit high. I mean, she's a tall lady and it still went over her head.
Oh, when you see the crosshairs above Amira's head, it means a shootout is about to begin. Press and hold G to unholster your gun, and then begin the shootout. Woohoo! There was a Jif peanut butter ad to save the celery. Oh man, I really like... Yeah, peanut butter and celery is good. I just don't like what is it, ants on the log is what they call it? I don't like the ants part. I don't like sultanas / raisins on peanut butter. That's gross.
What are you doing, Philip?
Ooh.
It's done! I'm done! I'm not going back!
Get ready, Tongs.
Yes, you are. So is Genevieve. Alive. Put the gun down.
I'm done! I've done what I was told, and I'm gonna live with it! Even if it means we have to die.
Okay, whenever you enter a shootout, the mouse cursor will turn into a crosshair. Shoot Philip to disable him. You should always try to shoot your target in the hand or arm to avoid killing them. Okay? Be careful, you've got a limited time to take your shot. If you run out of time, you'll automatically kill your target. Oh no. Ooh. Hell yeah. Look at us.
The woman of the hour is back in the house.
Thank you.
Hello,
His face
Rupert.
really doesn't match the
How's our
portrait.
man doing?
He was discharged from the hospital yesterday.
Yeah, it does. He's got
He
glasses.
was carted to CID HQ, but not before I could have a word with him.
His face sight shape is completely different.
Oh, yeah, the shape maybe.
He had quite a story.
Was his story about how good of a shot I was?
Oh? Care to share?
It appears Philip's little heist wasn't his idea.
He had accomplices?
Accomplice suggests that it was a team effort, but it's not that. It's more like he received instructions from someone else. Someone that's proving to be elusive.
I've got a feeling that you aren't here for a courtesy call.
Be thankful. Repeat business is hard to come by these days. Get yourself something good to eat. Get some rest. You've earned it.
Buy yourself some nice shoes.
Call me when you're ready to go deeper down the rabbit hole.
Thanks. See you when I see you.
Alright, how much dollar we do? Oh, look at our bank account. Woohoo!
Good day, Miss Dharma.
Game auto saves at the end of every mission. So maybe by design. Yes.
I guess, yeah, to stop you from, like, chasing the story elements, you have to live with your decisions.
Yeah.
God, what a shithole.
Wait.
The things I do for some people.
Hi, can I help you?
And she was glad
I'm your
unsupervised
Dharma.
access to her office.
Yeah, it could be like a receptionist area, kind of like in. Oh no, I guess even in
No,
Sherlock.
'cause she
they're
said
invited in.
she said the filing cabinet was a replacement for cloud storage.
Yeah, true.
So that's got sensitive stuff. Could have.
Yeah, sorry, did we have an appointment?
No, I'm a walk-in customer. The door was left open, so I let myself in.
Do you think when she says the door was left open, do you think the door was physically open or the door just wasn't locked?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems, when someone says that, you just suggest it's open, but I don't know why our character would just leave the door open to their office. She
I'm
went out for a
Tiger
coffee
Lily.
and didn't think
I
anyone would come.
apologize for the
But no one would
unannounced
leave the door
visit.
open for that.
I'm here to talk about a potential job.
Oh, okay. Find a job.
No, that's quite all right. Please, have a seat. Tiger Lily. Is that a stage name or something?
Actually, because that's from Peter
Something
Pan, right?
like that.
Wasn't Tiger Lily like the name of Michael Hutchins's daughter or something? Some weird shit like that?
Yeah, it could be. But then that would be from Peter Pan, likely.
I'll stand if you don't mind. I actually don't have long. I'll give you the quick abridged version. A friend needs some help with a family matter. Here, have a look at this.
A stamp encased in a thin protective plastic film. It's in great condition. Part of the cancellation mark is clearly visible. Cancellation mark?
I think it's the stamp that says that this stamp's been used. No, what?
Ah,
The ink stamp on top of the postal stamp to say this being used.
yep.
Nice looking stamp.
Sure, if you're into that kind of thing. My friend needs someone to return this stamp to the place of its origin. No questions asked.
Oh, but I've got so many questions.
I'm sure you do. My friend is willing to
Ooh.
pay $8,000 for the return of this stamp. No questions asked. We will, of course, require some official acknowledgement that it has ended up in the hands of the right people. An email from a government official or museum will do.
Okay.
Okay, so you need me to figure out where this stamp came from, travel all the way there, and return it to anyone willing to take it. Seems fishy. Why doesn't your friend just hire a stamp collector to figure it out and send it to wherever it needs to go via courier?
This needs to be done with the utmost confidentiality. It needs to be done in person, and it needs to arrive where it needs to safely and securely. If you want a long career in private investigation, you better get used to unusual requests like these.
People with this kind of attitude.
Yeah, that's usually a red flag.
Okay, I'm sure I can work it out.
Good. Thank you. Travel expenses won't be covered, so try to keep your movements efficient and decisive.
Won't
That's
be
not how it
covered.
should be.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Give me that
guess
attitude.
that's-
You come in here demanding and barking orders, and then you won't even pay for my travel? Fuck out of here.
I guess that's the game logic thing of like, they've got this mechanic around getting money and trying to save money for public transport. So,
Well, the public transport's okay. It's more the flight costs.
yeah.
Got it. I'll let you know when I make a breakthrough.
Please do. I'll wait for word. It was a pleasure, Miss Dharma.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Speak to you soon.
1 second, I'm just gonna cut my own hot cross buns.
Oh, hello. Questions will have to wait. I need to figure out where this stamp came from. The stamp is part of a cancellation mark which indicates the exact city it was sent from. 4 letters are part of the city's name. If I can deduce the missing letters, I can find a specific origin of the stamp which may prove useful. Alright, let's have a look. What do we got here? Optional. Find out the exact city the stamp was used for from using the letters in the cancellation mark as a clue. Okay.
Back.
Oh, that was quick. Where is... Do we have an inventory? Where do we see this stamp? Evidence, maybe? Oh, here we go. R-O-U-T.
I don't know how valuable it would be when it's been cancelled. Like, isn't it like taking a action figure out of the box?
Yeah, maybe. R-O-U-T. R-O-U-T. And then there's Ottomans. So we're in Turkey, obviously.
Yeah, like it looks Turkish.
Adrianople.
Gardens of Babylon or something like that is the picture.
Saiku, as the resident Turk here, are you able to assist in this puzzle?
Resident geoguesser.
R-O-U-T. Okay, so maybe if we Google, like, Turkey and then...
Turkey and then route.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's taking the word route.
What does this say? Posters? Post something. 40... Okay. Do a quick Google. Let's see what we can find. Okay, there's a Wikipedia article. Postage stamps and postal history of Turkey. Okay. Let's have a look. I see the exact stamp on Wikipedia as well. Without the tear.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Google search, it comes up.
Okay.
Must be old. It's got. I guess it's also got Latin. It's got the Arabic symbol as well, and they moved over to the Latin alphabet sometime after World War One.
It's of the Selimi Mosque. S-E-L-I-M-I-Y-E. Let's have a look. Let's see. Wonder how we're meant to find this in game.
It seems like we're supposed to look things up.
Yeah.
But other than having a vague, like if you had, because I mean we, like don't know much, we could at least recognize that looks Turkish. But if you didn't have much, like exposure to stuff outside your country, like how would you figure that out?
Yeah, maybe there's someone we can speak to. Let's check the map.
No, it could be in game that if you looked around enough, it'd pop. Did you miss the person that was collecting Mecca?
Oh, yeah. Using the letters as the cancellation mark is the clue.
Had like whole shelves of gunpowder.
Letters form part of the city's name. Okay. Route, route. Could it be like Beirut? I don't know. I'm
Nice, that's got an eye in it. And my first search was on Turkish cities, but I didn't see anything that matched there.
Jerusalem is in the list. Victoria.
No, so even if it's a Turkish stamp, it's not to a You're saying it could be used in another country? Or the stamp represents what country?
Because it could be anything. I'm just trying to figure out, like, who would we speak to try and work this out? Like, we can keep guessing at cities. I'm gonna travel to this. Maybe our friend can. I should probably charge us an arm and a leg for it though.
Yeah.
Library.
I don't know if I should tell you, but
Gallery.
maybe if you give me $200, I might.
So I think. Okay. The gallery is closed. Let's go speak to old mate then. Or maybe we can look it up. Oh. Okay.
But yeah, the thing about Turkey switching over to the Latin alphabet was by the guy that was the leader at the time, Ataturk. And he's the guy that screwed us over in Gallipoli. When there was reports of our suspicious activity, the people were like, there's no way an invasion fleet's gonna land there because it's stupid. And he was like, send some guys over there anyway. And those guys then intercepted our invasion force in World War One. No one thought we'd land there because the cliffs are too high, it's too easy to defend. So we almost walked through that, but because there's soldiers there, they're pretty much just shooting down at fish in a barrel. It's a bit of Australian history for everyone else.
Besides,
But yeah, he's the one that tipped him off and said, or not tipped him off, but said, check them out anyway. Check out the area anyway.
Those are movie tongs? Do you mean the movie Gallipoli?
Yeah, with
Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson, yeah. That was a movie they showed in, I think it must have been social class in school, and there's a nude scene in it. Oh no, there's a guy has a picture of a nude lady, and without being awkward, sitting in the classroom with a teacher.
You'd remember that scene real well.
Oh yeah, I remember it because I looked at the teacher. I don't know why. I think I was just judging, like, is this like, why are you doing this? Why are you showing us this movie? I have specific memories of that.
I don't know where our friend is.
Victoria's Seychelles.
What's that?
Victoria in the list of cities to go to. That's Seychelles is the country.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't actually know that.
Seychelles has the best flag of all countries, I reckon. Looks so good. I don't know where Mei Ling is. Alright, let's look at this stamp again. Oh, here we go. Click on it. Okay. Do you want to Google, Steve, what Paris means in relation to this?
Paris is in the city.
No, as in this.
Oh,
Could mean something.
it's the former currency of the Ottoman Empire,
Okay.
Egypt and Montenegro, Albania, Yugoslavia.
The Ottoman Empire. What was the year of the Ottoman Empire?
That'd be a range.
Yeah, just any range. I've got an idea. Okay, minimizing here.
1285 to 1923.
1285 will start. Okay. At around this time, Beirut was spelt differently, which is Beyrouth, where the ROUT fits into that word.
Okay, so it is Beirut.
Yeah, could be. Let's see.
Oh, it's alphabetical order, so it has to be
Well, Beirut's in Lebanon, right? But was there different?
Lozes. Oh no, they change. Sometimes they're cities.
Hang on. Let's have a look back at here.
Oh, it does have a boob on it?
Steve's Googling that real quick.
Mm-hmm. And one of the
Steve
notes
is
in
such a
the
filth
Czech
bag.
Republic's currency, one of the notes has two hands clasping, and you can cover part of the note with your hand in such a way that the picture turns into a woman's bum or a man's bum. Yeah, it does too. There's a bit of femdom feeling of it too.
I feel like we're missing something in like a tutorial aspect of things. How are we meant to find out further? Like, I have a feeling that it is Beirut, but then Lebanon isn't here. So
Because Beirut, if it's a city, then Beirut would be in there because it's those are cities, not countries.
Yeah. Okay, so that strikes that out. I guess Singapore is a city and a country at the same time, so that's why that's there.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to find more information about this stamp. How are we going to do it? How are we going to do it?
Wonder if that's the country.
Finest Sounds country.
And then we're supposed to work out the city from. Because because the stamp on the thing would be the country, right?
That's where we have to deliver it. Yeah. That's the originating country. Oh, hang on. I'll deliver it to a museum. If only the... You know what we could do? The museum is closed, but if we wait, we could actually go into our museum and then they maybe give us some more information. And I don't think there's a time limit per se on cases. They haven't mentioned it at least.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because why would they have the same time?
Let's see, when did it... between 8 and 12? Okay, so if we wait 4 hours, we're good. Let's try it. What do we got to lose? Yes, here we go. Tap me to activate guide. Tap. Welcome to the Europa Gallery, showcasing incredible works by influential European artists. Your personal device is now paired to the audio guide. Please browse the gallery to hear interesting facts and information. Do you reckon they got the Bogman here? Hope so. Discover. Slim Woman with a Cat. By Hungarian painter Giza Farajo, completed in 1930.
Wait, the cancellation token is Ottoman. It is Beirut.
Explain in a second once I read through this. Fine example of the arts of the Nouveau style. It was influenced by traditional Japanese woodblock printing, which is evident in the vivid colors. Donated by Charles Kwa in 2027. Yeah, go Steve. What'd you figure out?
Well, there's another stamp I can see, and it is. The full thing is. Oh, I can't see the B properly, but it looks like Beirut.
Yep.
But that's from the Ottoman Empire. That's the cancellation token from the Ottoman Empire.
Okay.
Like the history of Turkey.
So are we overthinking it? Should we just book a flight to Turkey? I don't know.
Yeah, because I guess it was, but it must be posted here from Turkey, right?
Not here. I don't think so.
Because it's in Singapore.
Yeah, but it's like years and years old. Could just been carried. Like they didn't specify. I suppose it's easier on your conscience that way. I've seen this painting before. The School of Athens, a recreation by German painter Anton Raphael Mengs of Renaissance painter Raphael Vatican fresco, finished around 1755. The recreation was commissioned by the Duke of Northumberland. It was adapted to a rectangular format by Mengs, and he did so while masterfully capturing the grandeur of the original. Important figures include Plato, Aristotle, Socrates Johnson, and Diogenes. How do you say that one?
Diogenes?
Diogenes, yeah. Bought from Victoria of the Albert Museum and donated to the National Gallery. Okay. I would rather be feared or loved. Easy, both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. Jesus, okay. Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, what would an idiot? Would an idiot do that? And if they would, I would not do that thing. Just remember, every time you look up at the moon, I too will be looking at the moon. Not the same moon, obviously. That's impossible.
Wait, suggesting there's multiple moons, though?
Yep.
That would not be the same moon.
Well, we've got Professor Snape here. Neo. Gotta admit, the bookstore that I go to has a way better selection of mystery books than the other bookstores I've checked out in town. You should go check it out. Is this a Banksy?
Don't know.
Rosso Fiorentino's musical cherub painted around then. Yep. A brilliant example of the Florentine school. which includes esteemed visionaries such as Botticelli and Fra Filippino Lippi. Notice the brushstrokes to give it an organic feel. Okay. Reflector graphic studies show the artist originally painted the building in the background donated by that. Okay, sure.
I just put a link in that shows you another picture of that cancellation token. I was overthinking it because it would have been bought in Turkey and then sent from Turkey, so that's why there's no reason for it to have a different cancellation stamp.
So why does it have Beirut if it's in Turkey?
I guess I don't know.
Weird. We'll go to Turkey.
That is, hang on.
A Still Life with Cheeses, Almonds and Pretzels by Flemish painter Clara Peters, around 1615. Peters is known for her life and painting, for her still life paintings. She was especially gifted in painting the banquet scenes. This lid of the earthenware jug actually shows a reflection of the painter. So it isn't just a small life painting, it's a self-portrait as well. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. Alright, so we off to Turkey then, are we, Steve?
If Beirut isn't there, well, the forum I got that image on, I don't know, because it says just any information we welcome, and then someone says, does say Beirut, but I don't know why, because it's under the title though of Ottoman Empire cancellations.
Yeah.
Does it mean that's where it's going?
Okay, we're going to go over to Turkey. That's what we're going to do. All right. Istanbul. Let's have a look. What do we got? It is 11:46. We can do that one.
That one, I guess, just once.
Hmm?
I'm going to double check if Beirut is still called Beirut.
All right, be quick because we've got a flight to catch.
Yeah, it's still capital Lebanon. Yep.
Let's do it. 1 o'clock. Book flight. Yep. Oh,
Can we get there in time?
Oh, will we? Quick.
Supposed to be 3 hours
Come on,
for an
train.
international flight.
Come on, train. Wow, we did it. And now we can watch the jet again.
Just because we're just before the half-hour mark, and that's usually where they cut. I don't know if the game would cut it off, but that's usually where it's cut off for international flights.
Yeah.
And I've been, because I was in line to check in once, and the couple in front of me missed they didn't know about the half-hour window. So I missed that, and it was very uncomfortable. Because they're like, why can't we just go through? It's like, the person didn't explain it properly, but it's like, your luggage needs to make sure it's on the right flight, and it's not enough time for them to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And then they blame the airline for it rather than them. Yeah, it's annoying. All right, let's go to the Phallic Museum. Thank you for meeting me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to the origin country. I hope I came to the right place. That's a beautiful stamp. It was issued during the Ottoman years. A beautiful specimen. Can we know to whom we owe our gratitude? A generous soul who wishes to remain anonymous. Let's just leave it at that. The museum can keep it, but I expect an official letter of acknowledgement for your donation. Of course, that's the least we can do. One last thing, if you please. The Phallic Museum is a community-run organisation. We can't afford official historians. Does the donor have any more information behind this stamp? From which city it came from?
Maybe now it's Beirut.
Do we spell it the old way or the new way? Probably the old way.
New one. New one.
You reckon? How do you spell it?
It's the new way?
Yeah.
Beiut.
Like that?
Yep.
Thank you. You'll receive an acknowledgement letter soon. Please send the donor our thanks.
Okay, so like we can't afford a historian, but I'll take your word for it where it came from.
Yeah. Return to your office. We've got to fly home. It's going to cost an absolute fortune. Although they said they were going to give us $8 grand, eh? Okay, what's the time? Oh. Let's do it. Come on. Where's the map? Where's the... Hang on, how do we fly back? Here. Ooh. Oh, we did it.
Huh?
Okay. So now... Return to your office. Okay. Where is our office? I'm guessing we're in Chinatown?
Yeah, I think so.
Mind the gap. Yeah. There's a glowing penis above my laptop. What is that? Dear Miss Dharma, the Phallic Museum of Istanbul sends the most heartfelt thanks for your donation to the Ottoman era stamp. It also appears that you were right. The stamp was originally sent from Beirut, in Lebanon, which was once part of the empire.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, because it's part of the Ottoman Empire, so that's why. It's got the cancellation stamp. Oh, it's still an Ottoman cancellation stamp.
Yeah. Your contributions to the preservation of our historical heritage will enrich the lives of collectors for enthusiasts for generations to come. Lovely. Okay. Lily, I'm back, and I got your letter from the Istanbul Phallic Museum. Great work, Miss Dharma. My friend will be quite pleased. And brilliant work with finding out the exact city the stamp came from. A bonus is in order, courtesy of the generous donor. Thank you. What I'd really like is some explanation, just out of curiosity. You'll get more than that, Miss Dharma. Please come and visit me by the health club in Geylang. Whenever you have time, but please make it soon. I'll give you the backstory.
This was a test, maybe.
Perfect. Thank you. See you soon. Oh, look at our dollary dues. Visit Tiger in a health club in Geylang. Okay, let's do it. Look at this, it's got crossed out.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Dharma.
Lily, hope it's not a bad time.
It's the perfect time. Please, come in.
Small detail that I like is she's wearing a different outfit this time. It's not like how video game characters always wear the same thing.
Yeah.
Welcome to my
I also like how there's different heights as well. Like that girl being a head shorter than our height. Like that's not usually represented in video games because it's harder to. We'd have to do more graphics for that.
Never really thought about that, but you're right. Yeah.
This is Lucas Yo, the former owner of the stamp you brought back to Turkey.
Pleasure to finally meet you, Miss Dharma. That was great work.
Thank you.
Pleasure's mine, Mr. Yo. Of the revered Yo family, if I'm not mistaken.
Revered is a word best suited for those deserving of it. I prefer the word infamous. But legions would disagree, as I'm sure you're well aware of.
The Temple of the Self has hundreds of thousands of devoted followers, but Lucas here seems to think it's all a sham.
The temple has been racked with controversy for years, if I may speak frankly.
Speak as truthfully as you wish. You'd be a holier person than any of my kin for doing so. As you probably already know, the most holy father of the temple, who also happens to be my biological father, has passed away. I have inherited wealth of no small consequence. Wealth I want nothing to do with. That includes a valuable stamp collection that my father amassed through the decades.
Okay.
I have decided to salvage a little decency for my own family by donating them back to their places of origin.
It's noble.
The Ottoman stamp was just one of many, and I'm hoping you can help me get rid of a few more.
That's cool. I
I
like
would
that.
be happy to be of service. It's just... well, I suppose I don't completely understand why. I'm sure some of those stamps could be worth a pretty penny.
He just said he doesn't want the wealth.
Tempting, isn't it? You could sell one or two of the stamps to a collector for the same amount of money you would probably earn in a good year. But let me remind you that you would be profiting from a lie. In my opinion, the worst lie of them all. A promise of salvation that can never be kept. You don't know the trail of destruction the temple leaves in its wake, Miss Dama.
Point taken. Well, let's take a look at those stamps then.
Okay, a set of 2 identical stamps encased in protective film. No cancellation marks are visible, meaning they are potentially in unused condition. Okay, it looks like Greek. Maybe?
Yeah, it's definitely Greek.
Okay.
Actually, no, I shouldn't say that because it could be Russian, but
Nah, I don't think Russians use Delta.
oh, yeah, there's a delta at the bottom. I was just looking at the top because that's a weird font for the top, but yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a sigma at the end of the thing under the person's head.
Yeah. Alright, let's have a look. A set of 5 stamps from the same series encased in protective film. There's a cancellation stamp visible. Is that H-A-P-B? Oh, H-A-R-B. Harbor something. Let's see. That looks Chinese. But then also has like Greek. Like this is a very sort
Greek
of...
key.
Oh, and that looks Japanese on the side. Maybe it's just...
Yeah, 'cause that's hiragana, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it is Japan. Ooh.
Oh no, it's a numeral. I've recently been playing the Mahjong game and I realized that's one of the high digits, but I've always mixed up. Oh no, it'll be 7. Yeah, 7, 5. 10's not on the board. That says a 6. The letter to the top right is the a numeral in either Chinese or Japanese. I think they're the same for both languages.
Man, we're getting, like, this is good because we've got a whole bunch of people in chat and on here. Like, you know Greek from school. Psycho knows a bit of Turkish. Tongs knows Chinese to an extent. This is good. We can sort it out. Don't know where Fen is though. Okay. Let's move on to the next stamps. Let's have a look. Oh, we're back here. Okay. So there's only 2 sets we need to take care of. Looks like corn as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not corn. The head looks different, but that looks like corn husks.
Some of these are in mint condition.
And I have no use for them. But maybe others will. Please get them to where they'll be better appreciated.
I'll get to work. Do I still get a bonus for finding out which city the used ones were sent from?
Yes, you'll get something extra for putting in more work.
Yes.
Good luck.
Call me when you've got updates.
Got it. It was nice meeting you, Lucas.
It's interesting because this game actually does make you feel like a bit of a detective in a sense. You're actually doing sleuthing work. It's not just like... Yeah. Well, the first one is
a bit of
Greece.
research, but also learning, like, I didn't know anything about Beirut or that being part of the Ottoman Empire.
Alright, so we probably need to translate this to Greek. I don't know how we're going to do that though, because since they've got their own characters, how do we even type? Hang on, let's see. Pax my. I'm going to just see what happens when I type that in. Okay, Pax my in Greece coins for sale is what comes up.
Oh, it's drachma.
Is that how you say it?
Because it's a delta. P is a row, so it's an R. So it's drachma. I'm positive it'll be that.
Okay. So 5 cents, I guess, or 5 drachma is what it's saying it'll cost. What about Ikaplay?
But the P's an R.
Yeah, but that isn't.
So it's Icarus. That'd be that person.
I think I found the exact stamps.
Math kept. I actually did Greek class. I didn't learn much Greek, but I did a Greek in primary and secondary schools. But then, so it's the opposite. Where in math I was more familiar with the symbols when I went off to do math. And it's weird because it's like at one stage, years and years later, I went like across Europe. But when I went to Greece, I didn't recognize any of the. I was trying to look for a certain town and I couldn't find it. And suddenly I looked at one of the words and suddenly it just popped in my head, like what the letters mean. It's like, oh yeah, the P is an R. That's the actual P. The pi is an actual P. And suddenly I think it was Nafplio, and just suddenly, there's no R, I don't think. Yeah, suddenly my eyes just suddenly recognized what the letters actually represent, and it popped.
How are we gonna? Can't really write too much information from this because the. I mean, I guess it's just Greece, right? We don't actually have to find the city for these ones because they're pristine.
Yeah.
So let's at least have a look.
So the mission briefing is basically do the same, right? Just return them back to the city of origin.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so that should be Athens.
There's no way it could be anything else but Athens, surely.
No.
Okay, let's see. Imagine getting off a flight, quickly stopping by to say here it is, and then jumping on another international flight. It'd be the worst.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Okay, Singapore to Athens at yeah, we'll book this one. Okay. Should be able to board now, in fact. No active flights.
Did you go over time?
Did I not buy it? No, it's. Or maybe I didn't book yet. Oh, here. There we go. Hell yeah. Thank you for meeting me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to the origin country. I hope I found the right place. Oh my. I've only seen stamps like these in online catalogs. I didn't think to come face to face with a real one. For 5 months in 1912, Ikaria was free state after fighting its way out of the Ottoman rule. During these 5 months, it printed its own stamps, and now 2 beautiful specimens right here before me. What happened to Ikaria after those 5 months? Oh no,
It wasn't Icarus, it was the place.
Eventually joined Greece. Oh, is Greece still the correct answer? Hopefully Istanbul.
I think so. I think it's just a history lesson because it is Greece regardless, I guess.
Yeah. Eventually joined Greece, which is still part of today. If you have time to spare, I recommend a visit. It's a beautiful island. I'd want nothing more, unfortunately. I'm here on business. This is being donated by a generous soul who wishes to remain anonymous. The museum can keep it, but expects an official letter of acknowledgement for our donation. Then inform our donor that the museum is eternally indebted to him. Thank you. I'll run it by our curator. You'll receive an acknowledgement letter soon. Please send the donor our thanks. Okay. So
imagine, like, because I know it's part of it's just a really rich guy, but imagine spending your life accumulating this fantastic stamp set, and after you pass away, your son just sells them all, just gives them all away, like your life's work.
yeah, it's kind of the noble thing to do, though.
Yeah.
It's like that TV show that Lisa watches. What the British Stole, I think it's called.
Right.
All right, so rather than flying back to Singapore, approving it, let's check the other stamps out. Maybe we can figure this out. We don't have these anymore. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, so we know this is. I guess we don't know for sure it's China. We're pretty sure, right?
Well, there's a whole lot of things that's weird. So it's got Chinese characters, Japanese characters, and the Greek.
I could still be, even though it's usually associated with Greece. Like Greek, that actual pattern isn't necessarily. It's not like trademarked by Greece.
Yeah.
Even though it's in most of their stuff.
And then we've got this, which looks like HARB.
Yeah, I remember like the trek across Europe. I went to London first. Didn't think to go into the National Gallery. And then I went across Europe. Finally, ended up in Greece, and I went to visit the Acropolis. And it's like, oh, this. And it's talking about the various parts of it and like the damage in World War II and all that sort of stuff. And it goes, oh yeah, and this is what it would look like. Yes, but if you want to see the thing that goes around the side of the roof, you have to see it at the British Museum. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm wondering.
I typed. Oh no, I misspelled it.
Oh, hang on. I think I found the exact stamp in Wikipedia. Stamps of postal history. This is cool. All right. 1932 Manchukuo postage stamp showing the pagoda in Laoyang. It's a Japanese Manchu state, was constitutional monarchy of Manchuria and the Eastern Inner Mongolia. Oh, okay. These by Imperial Japan. Okay. Damn, this is going to be tough. I'm going to send you this, Steve, so you can help me do the research on it. Oh, in fact, we're all sleuthing together, so I'm just going to put it in here. So everyone can take a look. Constitutional monarchy. Yeah, so it's weird because it's northern China, but also Eastern Inner Mongolia. But I also don't think that Mongolia is an option to go to anyway. I think only Hong Kong is available to go to as far as cities go. But we've got to find the harbor. I think it says harbor from
Yeah, it looks like it.
After the dissolution of the government, successor poster authorities locally hand-stamped many of the remaining stamps with Republic of China, Chinese, and so forth. In addition, Port Arthur and Dyer and Postal Administration overprinted many of these stamps. That doesn't help. Can't be Republic. I'm gonna see where we can actually fly to that's similar to Chengdu. Could be Chengdu, right?
Yeah, even though it's, I guess I don't think it's likely, but it could be Japan also if it was Japan ruled.
I don't think Japan's here. Osaka is. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's look at Chinese cities. Chinese cities with HARB. Ah, got one. All right. There is a city in China called Harbin. Harbin. So that'll be it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look up a map of China then and see which is closer. Okay, let's have a look. Chengdu is there. Mongolia, okay. Where is...
Hey, driving D.
Devan, how you doing? Okay. I think... I think it'll be Shanghai. What's the time here? 7:05. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. We're doing some research on where stamps come from, Devan. It's been really good. Have we been to Des Moines? Best Buy and stuff? Yeah, I guess our version of Best Buy is JB. It even uses the same colors. Not related to JB World, no. Okay, let's see. 7:40 in the morning. Athens. Let's do it. I'm gonna buy him. Board flight. Yes! Flying to China. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it?
China.
There you go. All right. Thank you for meeting with me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to their origin country. I hope I came to the right place. A set of 5 stamps. These are incredible. Stamps from a time when Manchuria was governed by the Japanese. The museum can keep it, but he expects an official letter of acknowledgement for our donation. We have specimens of our own, but we would never refuse more of these lovely artifacts. Besides, one of these is special. It has a cancellation mark. It was used and sent from the city from within Manchuria. Any idea of which? Yes, I do. Harbin. Thank you. I'll run it by our curator. You'll receive an acknowledgement letter soon. Please send our donor a thanks. Come on. Well, the world just got a little bit better with these stamps where they belong. I deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. What's he... Des Moines, that's in Iowa, isn't it? From memory? So Iowa would be South Australia. Yeah. Or a nice bowl of ramen. Better head back home. Ramen in China? That is true. That is true. I've only been to South Australia for one day.
I have only been there for one night.
Yeah.
Or on the way through to, like, the snowfields. Like, I think, because the thing... No, it's not Puffing Billy. It's the Garn leaves from Adelaide, right?
Not sure, but thank you for saying the word snow, because one of the things I associated with South Australia is the Snowtown murders. And I've watched a movie on that, and it backs up my claim that South Australia is Des Moines, Australia. How is Ramen? Ramen is cute as shit. She's so good. She's funny. Because Lisa had a bunch of her friends over last night, so for a while she was hiding underneath the bed because she doesn't like it when there's heaps of loud voices. But then she came out and she was strutting.
Yeah, so I think I've been there for maybe one night. I was in South Australia, but otherwise, I remember when I was little, I just have bare memories of the hotel for whatever reason, but I found I've taken the Garn like twice, maybe 3 times, and yeah, so I've been to Adelaide for that.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, the Garn is an old railway. It's like a reasonably historic, I guess you'd call it. It's on a train, but it always goes between Adelaide and Alice Springs for you to see Uluru, or Ayers Rock as it used to be called.
Actually, let me find you something.
I remember once I was on there and they had a 1942 arcade machine on it. And then there was a video poker game, which I even played, of course, but just looking at it, if the attendant caught you as a kid, just looking at the video poker game, he'd tell you off.
Take a quick look at this, guys. This is a movie that Lisa and I watched before, a couple of days ago. This was also filmed in South Australia. That might give you an idea. All right. I think it is it time to head back to our... Return to your office. Okay. Okay, from Shanghai all the way to Singapore. What time is it? Okay, Tuesday, 5 a.m. Let's catch this flight. Okay. Can we go to the... Come back 3 hours before. Shit, what time was our... I'll wait an hour. Here we go. Well, that was weird. Okay, now, go to the map. Go to Chinatown, because that's where we go. Okay, let's see what our laptop has to say. Letter of gratitude from Cargopolis. Dear Amira, we at the Athens Philatelic Philanthropy, right? That's the root word that they're using there. Museum would like to express our sincerest gratitude to you and the donor of the priceless set of Icaria stamps. It is a valuable piece of Greek heritage and history, and your donation is appreciated by both the museum and many visitors that will come and admire it in the future. Please stop by next time you're in town. Lovely. Dear Ms. Dharma, Shanghai Institute would like to convey our heartfelt thanks to the donor of these 5 Manchuria era stamps. We'd also like to thank you for the effort in personally delivering the stamps to us. We are pleased to inform you that you were right. The used stamp was indeed sent from Harbin, once in the place of the Manchurian realm, now in the northern province of Heilongjiang. It will make an excellent addition to our collection. Yours with thanks. Okay.
Lily, I have confirmation emails from Athens and Shanghai for the stamps.
It was a good movie, Tongs. Oh, Steve, your mate Panda is here.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Hang on, I can do this.
What do you mean?
I mean, doing the.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, double. What do you mean? Love it. Thank you, Tongs.
Excellent. I'm sure Lucas will be quite pleased.
Oh, that was a bit sus.
Your payment will be transferred shortly.
Okay.
Great work.
14 grand. We'll just round it to 15. Let's see how much we earn.
Glad to be of service. Thanks for using Chinatown Detective Agency.
Well, Chinatown Detective Agency could certainly be of more help to me. Do drop by whenever you can. Lucas's grievances with the temple and his family are becoming more complicated.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll be over when I can.
Thank you, Amira. Good to know there are still a few good, reliable people in this city.
They're there if you look. Speak soon.
Yeah, it's like they've been encoding information into the stamps, and we've actually been sending messages that have resulted in the deaths of thousands of people.
Oh yeah, some sort of coded shit. Right. Money in the bank. Case closed. Saving game. The sender 2251-5452 is not a known contact. If you do not know this person, please delete this message immediately. Good evening, Miss Dharma. I would like to inquire about your availability to assist in confidential and very urgent matter that requires investigation. If possible, we can meet to discuss the matter in person. I'm afraid I cannot reveal the details via email or call. I hope you understand. Look forward to your reply. Dr. Pan. Hi, Dr. Pan. Thank you for sending this message. At China Detective Agency, we pride ourselves in providing excellent services for... Chinatown Detective Agency is Singapore's premier... something, can't read it anymore, with over 8 years of law enforcement and... Nope, okay. Happy to help. Where do you propose we meet? Can you meet at 11 p.m. bus stop blah 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 in the Civic District? I'm so sorry for the short notice. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time. Sure, see you at 11. Thank you, Miss Dharma. See you soon.
Could be a waste of my time. But maybe not. Let's see what this Dr. Pan is all about.
The movie was interesting, Psycho. It was real good in a yucky kind of way. Are the Americans actually Australians? No, they're not. They're actually Canadians in that movie, backpacking. Alright, well, what do you think, Steve? Do you think we should save here, call it, and continue next week, or do you want to continue on? It's up to you.
I don't mind, I'm willing to keep going though.
Okay. Maybe we'll have just a small little break just to make a coffee and all that, and we can do one more case.
Yep.
Sounds good. Alright, well, let's I'll put us in the BRB screen, and then we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we can continue on.
See you guys in a bit.
Yep. Let me find where is my BRB screen. Let's have a look. All right, here you go. See you soon. How you going? Hoping as well as we can. No, this is the quick way down we wanted. Oh. Save it, and then we'll see if we can kill this guy quick. Get his outfit. Whoa! Oh, that's clip worthy. That's so funny. Okay, back to it. We can't dress up as him. The subsonic bullets, hey? There is a dude. Sorry. What the? What? What?
How unfortunate. It rather appears that you ran out of luck.
Could clip that, because that's some absolute horseshit.
Board 47?
I kind of find American woods always look better than Australian woods.
We've got the ugliest bushland in the world. That is absolute arse. No, I was having this argument with someone, and he was trying to tell me that, oh no, you just, you're looking at it the wrong way. I go, bullshit, it is dry, barren crap. Like, God, you compare it to like America and Canada, they got these beautiful, lush rainforests.
Yeah.
It's just shit.
No, I get it.
And you know what was funny? He got bitten by a wasp the minute we got out of the car. It was almost like it got us back for talking bad about the environment.
Yeah, he deserved it.
So, picture this, if you will. Sherry Birkin started as a little girl in Resident Evil 2, grew up a wee bit, and some form of child from Wesker, teaming up together, running through the snow, snowmobiles, off cliffs, fighting a big dude who I guess is being run by Ada?
Seems so.
I don't know what's going on there. But it basically, we went from like snow-covered mountains and ice caves to fighting the Yakuza. And last time you saw our wonderful hero and heroine, we were running from a tank on a motorcycle. So we've been places, literally and figuratively.
We definitely have, and I guess it's the first game I've ever seen where the nemesis is just a tank driving through walls and chasing you down, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have loved if someone could mod just Mr. X's hat just right on top of the tank.
Get back!
Fatality.
We did it, folks. We did it.
Where'd it go?
It's all the way against the wall. See it?
2 lip balms? Why are there 2 lip balms?
Shit.
You trying to scare me now?
No.
Revenge? Cause good job.
It's probably because whenever you buy a lip balm, you use it once and then lose it immediately. So you buy another one of the same one and then lose it in the same location.
Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now, sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
That was perfect timing.
I'm with you.
That was perfect timing.
Follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
Okay. Start organizing the t-shirts a little bit better. Oh, okay, so that's the work outfit there as well. Well, if they're underwear, then I guess she doesn't have socks then. It's one or the other. They look the same. Oh. By the way, Rob, I don't know if you can just check your phone for a second and look at this this delicious beverage that I've got.
And see your head.
Oh, it'll come. Give it a few seconds to catch up.
Ah, that is the biggest disgusting load of crap I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Yeah,
it is
there's something wrong
nectar
with
of the
you, man.
gods.
Bullshit.
I feel better. Better with every sip. I think we got it. And we are back. Or I'm back at least. Maybe Steve's not back. Who knows? Hey, look at that. Excellent timing. How y'all doing? Hope you had a good break, because I know I did. I went and had a cheeky little lolly. Got myself a can of sugar-free Red Bull just to caffeinate. It was a little bit too warm now for coffee. Yeah, I so much heavier back then, Tongs. I've lost a good amount of weight, and a good amount of weight in my beard as well. It's funny to see some of those old clips, like the Hitman one where I shoot the guy in the head and he flies through the roof for some reason. That's always good. Getting snow this evening. Oh man, that'd be so good. I don't even know how Australians would react to snow being in the streets. Like, can you imagine, Steve, if it started snowing and you had to suddenly drive in? Like,
Oh, I can imagine. I would probably just refuse to drive during the snow. That's really important. Because I can imagine. I know they salt the roads in cities that get snow, but even then, I couldn't imagine even trying to drive. It was like I've never had black ice, but that's the one thing we probably suffer from, and that's probably really dangerous. It's just you don't realize it's there.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You usually have signs to say this is a black ice area. I've had it once, and it's one of those things where I didn't know how weird it'd feel until it happened. But I was going through Chicago, and that snowed while I was in the middle of the streets, and it's like I was thinking like, oh, I've seen snow before. Like anything would be that weird, but then I never thought of the significance of it, like the fact that we've never seen it snow in a city. But yeah, when it happened, it's like this is kind of weird.
For the snow people out there, there's one question I would like to ask. I guess it's because we don't ever have this. It's kind of, I know that you use salt on like footpaths and things to stop the ice from growing. You know what I mean? Like building up, so you can walk on the footpath. But doesn't adding salt also kill your garden and so forth? Like if all the water, all the salty water afterwards goes into the garden, then the salinity of the salt would kill your plants, right? Or am I missing something? And your cars. Yeah, live in an area. Oh, yeah, where it doesn't snow. Exactly, yeah. SF weather and Melbourne weather are very, very, very close. It feels very much the same. I guess it's because we both live in bays. Like, we've got a bay, you've got a bay. I don't know. Alright, let's look at our mission log. No evidence. Go to the CT14 bus stop in the Civic District and meet them at 11 p.m. Shit, we better get there real quick. Chesapeake Bay? I like saying Chesapeake, it's a good name. Old Bay.
Sorry, ma'am. This area is closed off. Please, keep moving.
Now that I've tried Old Bay, I can describe it to people that have never had it, especially Australians. You've heard of Old Bay seasoning before, Steve?
Not really.
Okay.
I was thinking of Old Spice initially. That's what it That's what the word association is in my head.
It's I don't know if maybe you don't. Maybe if you've got this flavor. So for the Australians out there, or anyone that's had Lay's chips or Thins as they used to be here, there was a flavor called light and tangy. I mean, there still is a flavor called light and tangy. Do you remember what that tastes like, Steve?
Roughly.
Okay. Light and tangy is Old Bay. If you took the zesty, the tanginess away from a light and tangy chip, so that sort of like acidic sort of zing, take that away from light and tangy chips, and it's Old Bay. It's good.
Okay. All I can think of is the zing though, and the tanginess. I can roughly visualize it.
Well, I got some Old Bay in the cupboard, so you can try it. You are Psycho. You're the dealer. Closed off. Keep moving. Oh, they've been.
What's happened here? I see a body tent.
We're currently investigating the scene. Please, move along, ma'am.
Are you CID? Who's your supervisor? Ronnie? Ronnie King?
Oh, that's right, because we're an old grizzled cop. Oh, you know what? I've been using it on Psycho because I every day for lunch I have like a chicken sandwich with like tomatoes and pickles. I put cracked pepper on my tomatoes, but for the salt aspect of it that I'd normally do, I do Old Bay seasoning. It's delicious.
I'm not allowed to divulge any.
Listen, I'm a PI. I was supposed to meet someone here. I've got a bad feeling he's under your body tent. I just want to have a look. I know the drill. I won't mess up your crime scene. And besides, Ronnie owes me one.
Imagine just going up to a cop at a crime scene is to say, look, I just want to have a look. I'm not going to touch anything.
You get 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
And please don't touch anything. Stick with me.
Our teeth flashes neon. Why does our teeth flash neon? Broccoli? Nice. Oh, that's a lot of blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood.
Cause of death?
Looks like multiple stab wounds to the abdomen. A passerby heard him call for help and called the police in.
Take a look at this!
Yeah, good timing.
He was dead when they got here. The passerby is on her way to the station.
Do we have ID on the victim?
I'm afraid that's confidential until we release the information publicly.
Was his last name Pan?
He was the guy you were supposed to meet?
Oh.
Yeah. He got in touch, wanted to speak with me. He was a potential client.
Carl Pan, according to his identity card. Worked at National Water.
Could I have a look at his smart device?
Tell you what. Come with us to the station, give a statement. And I'll let you view the device, but under supervision.
Okay.
That's when I heard, tell you what, I thought he was going to go, tell you what, give me $300.
Yeah. You may know my sister. Her name is Mei Ting.
Yeah.
Fair trade. Let's go. Hey, Justin. I just got back from your neck of the woods.
I think, Steve, you might be Justin.
My character.
Yeah, I think so. But have a look. What do you think? Oh, hang on. Over this way.
Maybe. Seems a bit similar.
Yes, I know. I heard about Dr. Pan. These jokers are moving too slow. They've dispatched one investigator to interview his family and colleagues. One investigator for potentially scores of people.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, Superintendent Ko.
Oh, it's crumbling, alright. fucking hopeless.
Ooh, swear word.
I hope you're onto something. You've probably got a better chance of getting any real leads on this.
Because he was the one that saw us in live in person before, isn't he?
I managed to reset his email password on his device while the trainee assigned to the evidence room took a bathroom break.
Wow.
I gotta say, Justin, you're working with the best and brightest, aren't you?
Don't start. Check his emails. You're bound to find something there.
I'll see what
It's
I can
just-
pull out of it. Would love it if you covered my tracks a bit.
Just throw that guy under the bus.
Just do what you have to do. Keep them out of your hair.
Okay. Annie. Hi, Kyle. No, there won't be a security at the venue. We don't feel the need for it, as it'll be a small event. And yes, the event info was already included in the first email sent out last week. Here it is again. Venue, Ms. Marlowe Residence, 9 Broadleaf Avenue, blah blah blah. Please show the attached invite to the gate staff. They're not employees of the company, so they won't know your face. No invite, no entry. Just keep this. Okay, so that's how we're going to get in.
You were supposed to be at a party, Dr. Pan. Terribly unfortunate you won't be able to attend.
Oh, you can fail some missions in Chinatown Detective Agency. Sometimes that means a missed opportunity to earn money. Other times, it means game over and you'll have to start from the last save point. Wow. If you don't arrive at the event by the indicated time, you will fail this mission and start from the last thing, so be punctual. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, we got shitloads of time. Then the crystal clear ball on the 22nd. So that's even tomorrow. What are we going to do until then?
I don't know.
Just wait on the park bench.
We
for
don't
a
have
full day.
multiple. Yeah, just. Yeah. There's no multiple cases open at any given time, is there?
Don't think so. At least not yet. I don't know how we're going to get to this location though. I don't know if that was on the tram stop. Bukit Timah. 6:30 and 8. Oh yeah, there it is there. Like we literally have nothing to do. Let's go there now. We can wait on a park bench for a day and a half. We're too punctual. Okay. Well, I just guess we're gonna have to wait, son.
Maybe look around the city while we don't have a time limit.
Okay. We got enough money at least.
Oh yeah, because it's cost money.
Yeah, but it's like $4 a trip, and we've got $23,000. So, all right, Steve, where we going?
Let's pay a the bad.
Pay a Liba?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the temple. Well, temple is closed today, Steve. All right, where are we going? Or do we want to wait and go to the temple?
Yeah, that's the two options. What's the Horus thing? Because that's active now.
The Horus thing? That's
Yeah.
that's flying.
Oh, it's okay. So that's just some kind of online booking
Yep.
thing.
There's a spaceship. What did it say? From... Okay, I guess we can wait until 1 o'clock. Check it out. Still got a bit more time actually. Like wait a little bit more. Here we go. Having a durry in the temple. Come on now.
What kind of temple is it? Is that like a Scientology temple?
Yeah, I reckon so. Do you think there'll ever be a time where humanity will stop being dicks to each other for long enough so that the peace-loving aliens will want to actually come introduce themselves? Okay. I ain't holding out hope. I'm gonna take a look around. Says the person with a durry in a public place. Thought I was going to be part of something bigger than myself in the national service. Living for a greater cause while learning advanced military tech and all that. In hindsight, I guess I was a little naive. The good old days Dad used to talk about are long gone. To think I spent 5 years in it. I wonder what the whole purpose of it was. The country's falling apart. We don't need obedience. We need something more. Anything. Alright. Let's go for another gallivant around the city. Let's go to Galang and speak to Tiger Lily. Or not. Okay, we can go to the club. Wait a little bit. How many hours? 5 hours? We'll go 6 just to be safe. What? The
Wait.
date was wrong in the thing.
Yeah, it must have been.
Tongs is right all along. The date, that was a date bug though, for sure. It
Yeah.
made sense why we waited so long. Like, it's like, what? Okay, we'll skip all this and... Crazy. No way to skip either. We'll just have to watch it. It's all good there. Means we're gonna have to watch and look at that body again.
Hmm.
While we wait, have you guys ever had one of these before? Good.
Could be a waste of my time. But maybe not. Let's see what this Dr. Pan is all about.
It's chocolate covered honeycomb. Okay, over to the bus stop. Oh, hang on. Oh, that was at the Civic Center.
Sorry, ma'am.
See an
This
SDF
area is
drone?
closed off.
Stop
Please
and let-
keep moving.
Something new. Let it scan you? Okay.
What's happened here? I see a body tent.
We're currently in.
Are you CI? Listen, I just. Cause of.
Looks like he was.
Do we have I?
I'm a.
Was this? Yeah.
Carl,
Could I?
Tell you what.
Fair trade.
Let's go.
Hey, Justin. I just got back from your neck of the.
Yes, I know.
That's.
Oh, I hope you
I got.
don't.
I'll see you.
Just do.
Alright, this is going to give us the tutorial.
You were supposed to be at a party, Doctor.
Be punctual. Alright, well, let's head over there now. And I guess we sleep a bit. Oh, the dates line up now. They didn't before 100%, but now they line up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to be there at 6:30. So we're gonna hang for a lot of hours. We'll start with that. Okay, 3 more hours. Oh, do we have to go out and come back in? Maybe we do. Come on. We can't go in. I don't get it.
It was 18, wasn't it?
18, what do you mean?
If you go back to the message. So I thought it was a bit early.
Oh, sorry.
18:30.
Okay. Let's wait 1
I don't know
hour.
if it's worth just waiting. Oh,
1 hour is fine.
you have to be quick though.
That quick?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got fancy duds. Justin, I'm at the event. Great, snoop around, talk to people. You're bound to find something out. Good old detective work. Just like the old days, eh? Yeah, no one knows who you really are. What's your story? Most of these folks are National Water employees. I can't pass off as one of them. I'm a journalist covering the event for an industry publication. Yeah, that'll do. Less talking, more asking, listening is probably the best approach. Dialogue options are available in certain situations. Speak to the guest to reveal your options. Okay. How about this lady with one white leg? Oh, okay. She's the only one I can't talk to. Let's talk to this belligerent man that has his shirt untucked. Well, aren't you a sight? I get that a lot. That pin, you must be from the ministry. Ah, attention to detail. So smart. Ah. Yes, Gerald Chen, Minister of Trade and Industry, at your service. And you are? Oh, just a junior journalist covering the event. Junior? With your beauty and brains, you ought to be editor. Oh, you. Oh, Mr. Chen, what did they put in the water that's turned you into a master of flattery? You're not drinking, I see. A shame. This water will be costing a classy credit soon enough.
I brought a little dose of my own from home. Good old vodka, which blends in nicely with water.
Carl? The guy was causing trouble with some powerful people, lad. Don't mess with money, little girl. Hee hee. Crystal clear. The answer to our problems, the government, we've been struggling to upkeep the services. And along came Letitia, the most excellent idea. I mean, some people might not be for it, but that's up to them. It is where we are. The public needs their services to run smoothly. The government needs the money. And my job is to make sure that happens. Besides, the company's owners have been very generous. Tell me, have you seen the inside of a Vortex 3 before? Ooh, maybe a little later, you could give me a peek. It would be my pleasure, my dear. Okay. Granite statues are a rejoicing deity, beautiful adornments, lovely looking pool, luxury living at its finest. Me? You want to talk to me? Carl? I don't think I know him. Killed, you say? Goodness. Crystal clear? What do you mean you don't know about Crystal Clear? What do you mean? I'm just covering the event for the news portal. I was hoping I could learn more about it. Well,
What do you mean?
Thank you. Well, it's only the most revolutionary new initiative from the government. Why don't you wait for our CEO's address? She's giving a speech in a minute or two. Something I can help you with? I can't promise anything. Carl? Carl? I think maybe Sally knows. She works in engineering. Crystal clear? Honestly, no one knows about it. At least not everyone. Tonight's supposed to be the announcement, so I'm just as clueless as you are. Sashimi, cheeses, cured meats, dim sum. Not really a meal, but I suppose if you ate enough. I wonder how many guests are headed for the fast food joint after the party.
Apologies, my dear. That's my cue. Let's talk later.
Oh. Oh no!
I think that means she's starting the
Good
announcement of
evening,
Crystal Clear.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my humble abode. Thank you for joining us on this marvelous occasion. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the future of water consumption in Singapore. I'm sure you all agree with us that in life, you should get what you pay for. And why should water be any different? Tonight we are officially unveiling Crystal Clear. I see many of you are already enjoying this feat of product design. Purified water fortified with nutrients and flecked with microscopic gold. For that added sense of luxury.
So it's Goldschlager then?
Yeah.
National Water will be introducing Crystal Clear as a subscription plan, which should roll out to the public in a couple of weeks. And for tonight only, help yourself to as much as your heart desires. And sign up to the Gold Plan at a special employee discount. Cheers, and enjoy the evening.
Alright, Letitia, you got some explaining to do.
That guy, it's like, oh, you've been drinking our fancy water, and there's that guy just drinking vodka.
Yeah. Would you like a drink? I like to stay dry, thanks. Oh, it's not alcohol, it's water. Everything is water here. Carl? I don't know Carl. Does he work for the company? Sorry, I can't help you there. Crystal clear? You could ask the company CEO or the government official. He's around here somewhere. There's a scientist too. She may know more. Oh, hello. Hi, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just hoping to ask you a few questions. I'm writing an article about the event. Ugh, I don't think I'm the right person to interview, but sure, how can I help? Carl? Ah, you heard, huh? Carl was so much braver than me. He was the kind of guy that you just wanted to do the right thing. Make sure the truth got out. I warned him about playing with fire. Oh yeah, there's probably some sort of like bad shit going on, like gets people addicted to the water or something, and he was going to be the whistleblower.
Maybe, yeah.
They thought he had the evidence. This city's gone to the fucking dogs. Crystal clear? It's not the best thing since bottled water, I assure you of that. I mean, of course, I think it's the best product on the market, or soon to be on the market. I'm a scientist with the company. I've signed many non-disclosure documents declaring I won't reveal any details about the product, so there's no use asking me about it.
Unless you have $300.
Yeah, exactly. Surely National Water is transparent about the whole thing. There's a pun in there somewhere. They don't shout about the grand scheme and being beneficial to those who can afford it, and for the investors who benefit. They don't mention it because they don't want the rich to know the rest of us could end up with it. Shit, I've said too much. Oh, there goes your NDA. It's an open bar tonight. What's good for me? Liquor gets the tongue wagging. Alright, time to talk to Letitia. You're not sashimi cheeses.
Ah, hello. Which department do you work in?
I'm a journalist at Sea Insider. I was hoping to hear from you about this bold new project.
Oh, I didn't know the press would be here. Ask away.
Carl?
Carl. Does he work for me? I can't be expected to keep track of the thousands of employees. I'm a visionary, not a robot.
Especially with no surname.
Surely someone with vision would notice something like this happen.
Are you suggesting that I'm lying? Listen, I don't know who this Carl is, but you're not the first person to accuse me of doing what's necessary to pull this company out of the abyss.
Carl? Not Carl. Carl. Coral.
Sure, I didn't get to the top without shaking a few branches, but that doesn't make me guilty of anything but success. I'm at the top of my game. Why would I be involved in something like this and mess all that up? I don't think I like where this interview is going. I give you no permission to publish anything we just spoke about, unless you want to hear from our little legion of lawyers.
You didn't say much, jeez.
Enjoy your evening.
Crystal clear?
It is not just the inevitable future, it is the inevitable now. In all other areas of life, we choose our level of quality and commitment. Mobile plans, connectivity speed, food subscriptions. Water was just the next logical step.
Now I'm wondering, if this is her luxury home, why are there so many sirens outside, or are all the cops coming to arrest her?
Yeah.
There was worry that it was using a public service to deliver a good that only few could afford. But I mean, it's not a crime to give the market what they want, is it? National Water needs to stay profitable, and if that means giving the upper class better products and services, then that's where we would pivot towards. National Water is not a charity, after all. We have shareholders.
Okay. Justin, something stinks about National Water. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of collusion taking place between government officials and the company. Time to call a friend at Interior. Do you think you can dig some more evidence? What we need is a paper trail. If I can get to Letitia's email somehow, surely she's got a computer or a terminal inside the house. Now we're talking. Perhaps a tour of the premises is in order. I'll try, but no guarantees. If there's nothing, I'm out of here. Alright, wait for my call back at the office. Now we just need to go speak to old mate that said he'd give us a tour. Where is he? Here he is.
Is in my elephant impersonation?
Oh, he's no longer selectable. We're gonna have to just tour ourselves, maybe. Oh, no, she's still selectable, though. Yes, you again. I'm sorry. It says that the courtyard laboratories are full. Do you mind if I use another bathroom? Oh, I suppose so. You can access the guest washroom to the right of the main rear doors. Try not to be gone too long. I have a thing about strangers in my home. Be back in no time. Thanks. Okay. Let's hack some shit. Justin, I'm in the study. There's a computer. I'll try and hack into her emails. I wouldn't take my sweet time if I were you. Get out of there in 5 minutes, with or without the intel. You're in some deep shit. Inner peace. There's actually a fucking timer. 18 steps finding purpose. I don't know what that is. Asia's longest river. Steve. Google, quick. Local name.
Wouldn't be the.
Okay, I'm Googling it myself. No time for. I can't. It won't let me do it.
Yangtze.
How do you spell it?
I think. Y-A-N-G.
Yep.
T-Z-E.
2 words?
No, 1 word.
Incorrect. Google it. Don't just guess.
That was the Google.
Oh, local name though.
Local name? Was it Yangtze with a Z-I or Changjiang?
With a Z-I?
Longest river in Eurasia. Yeah, T-Z.
What was the other one?
Chang, C-H-A-N-G.
Yep.
J-I-A-N-G. Yeah, Saki put it in.
Yes! Good work.
Okay.
Whew. Alright. Distressing information. Hi, Letitia. I'll make sure to drop by. Many thanks. Bloody hell. Hi, Haffy. I'd like to speak to you in person. I'm happy to take you through the project in more detail to address your concerns. See about things. Stop by for 5 p.m. Tell Jenny I have an appointment. Look forward to meeting her. Hope this email finds you well. After looking through the documentation of court, but I found many things that are incredibly disturbing. I have some questions. You're proposing 3 tiers: crystal clear, pure, basic. We're not breaking some sort of trade law doing this. Documentation of the details for each tier. Are you aware that the basic falls below guidelines? Okay. Trouble. Oh, Jared. Okay. Thank you for using Hakaki encrypted emails. Yep. We have an issue. Apparently the IT manager has proved someone from engineering is illegally copying confidential information to a personal device, information that could sink the entire project. I expect that the professional fees you've been paid that covers for the cleaning of this. Nothing messy, please. I'll take care of it. Okay.
Okay, so that's the hit.
Yeah. Sweet. Justin, I don't know where to begin. What did you find? Meet me in the back office. This whole thing is crooked to the core. National Water is poisoning the water supply. I've got new evidence that will probably send the government scrambling. Get out of there. Who's this guy?
It's
Justin,
David Tennant.
hi. I wasn't expecting a +1.
Amira, this is Deputy Secretary of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Kiran Iyer.
Ms. Dharma, a pleasure to meet you. Excellent work on national water.
Kiran has been on a crusade to expose corruption in his ministry. Chen and Marlo are just the tip of the iceberg, apparently.
The emails that you found were a very important lead, and we managed to interrogate quite a few employees at National Water, and that led to several key testimonies. We've got enough to put the both of them behind bars very soon. I've been trying to find evidence against Minister Chen for months now. You have answered my prayers.
Isn't that going to be inadmissible in court, though? Because well, I guess I'm not a cop, right? I don't know. Lawyer? I know there's a lawyer in chat. Would this evidence hold up?
Now, as Justin has said, I really am on a crusade to expose people like Minister Chen and their corrupt practices in office. I hope you've got space for another client.
Of course. Happy to be of service.
Anonymous tip, yeah, I guess so.
Please, do come over to my office at the ministry sometime soon. There's something I need to walk you through. Something that could cause shockwaves if we get to the bottom of it.
Sounds good. This sounds like my kind of job.
Business is booming, isn't it, Dharma? Where's my card?
That sounds like a conflict of interest to me, Superintendent Coe.
Cop that.
Hey, chill. It's a joke. You know what a joke is, right, Mr. Iron?
Well, time to punch out. I've got an early damage control meeting tomorrow. I hope to see you again very soon, Mr. Arma.
I'll be sure to drop by when I can.
Justin, get a shower and a change of clothes, man. You look rough.
Night, Kieran.
So, what do you think? How am I doing?
Not bad, but may I offer some advice?
Sure.
Remember Detective Fong? Nick Fong?
No.
Vaguely. He worked the murder-suicide at the retirement home? St. Vitus or something?
St. Vitus Home for the Aged, yeah. I don't know if you ever found out. You left the force before it happened. Nick hung himself at home in 2026. Wife found him after coming home from work.
He hanged himself.
My God.
Did he say the wrong one?
I never knew.
Is maybe English
I didn't
as a
really
second
know
language.
He wasn't cut out for homicide. They shouldn't have put him there. Nobody asked about him, no well-being status reports or anything like that. The St. Vitus case was one thing. Then he had to do a couple of other tough ones. One didn't even land a conviction. The guy was never charged. Rich kid.
Brutal.
Nick had to explain to the poor girl's parents why the person who kidnapped and killed their daughter was able to leave the country and study abroad like nothing happened. He saw the lowest of the low. And when you see that shit, when you see too much of it, it fucks with you.
I was a cop once, too. I know what this line of work makes you give.
Yeah, but it's exposition for the audience.
So if you're going to offer me sage advice on how not to let it get to my head, save it.
No, I know. I'm just saying you gotta choose and pick your work. You've got the luxury of being able to do that now that you're a PI. You take on all 3 clients at the same time, something's going to give.
What do you suggest then?
Pick one. Get to know the client. Get to the bottom of their problem. Be more focused and a lot less exhausted.
Who do you suggest I go with?
That's up to you. You've got a client that's connected to the rich and powerful. And I heard you did some work for Lily. Watch out for that one. She plays chess, but the rest of the room is playing checkers.
True.
Let me sleep on it.
Yeah. I'm coming.
That's a sentence.
What was that?
Bombing.
Oh.
What? I'm coming along. Let's go.
Was this a
What's the start?
Yeah, I'm wondering if the start was this like a 10 days before or something? I can't remember.
I don't think they explicitly said it, but I'm starting to think that because I thought when there was that guy in the tent and they said stab wounds, I thought it was him at first.
Oh, okay.
But it was like, okay, if it's stab wounds, then it can't be him. But
That's cool. Drones putting out fires.
yeah.
Why is the little dog doing it?
Riz, what's going on?
Hang on, sir. Civil is trying to contain the fire. Unconfirmed number of fatalities and injuries.
When did it happen?
Around 8:30. There's a team compiling surveillance footage now.
Justin.
You're going to need ambulances. Call for extra. Where is?
Hey, Justin!
What?
Look at this.
Plot thickens.
Ooh, what an intro. At the end of every month, Amira receives her rent and utility bills. Wow, okay. So now it's Jones in the fast lane.
Yeah. Oh, it is like cat life.
They'll be sent to her as emails and can be found in her inbox. You can pay them directly from those emails. Amira will be under constant pressure to keep her bills paid, so manage her money carefully. Warning, if Amira doesn't pay her bills for 2 months straight, it's game over. Wow. 3 potential big clients, but I've only got enough bandwidth to work full-time for one of them. Steve, I reckon you should get a poll ready. The last thing I want to do is bite off more than I can chew. So what's it going to be? I should call them and let them know.
Wait, that didn't work.
It's time to choose which client Amira will work full-time. This decision will be permanently affect the game's story and the missions available to you.
Yeah, I got it.
Once you decide to commit to the client of your choice, there's no going back, unless you start a new game or load a save game before the decision. You don't have to make the decision right now. You can choose to do another case for each of 3 before making up your mind. When you're ready, you need to inform the client that you want to work via phone call. Open up the list of contacts and the contacts on your dial pad. Call one of them now to get started on the next case, or inform your client you want to work full-time with them. Note, you will only be able to call clients about your decision when you're not currently on an active mission. Alright, let's have a
Okay,
look.
so Tiger Lily was the stamps, right?
Yeah, but we don't know who those people are yet. I think we're going to see in a second. You can now manually save your game as long as you're not in the middle of a mission. The game will auto-save at the end of each mission. Okay, so let's pay our rent first. Do you 6,000? We can do that. Your monthly. Yeah, let's do it. Yay! Okay. How does one save though? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Good to know. So, if we hit contacts... Oh, mission log. Call Rupert, Tiger Lily, or Kieran. There you go.
Okay. I don't remember who's who.
Rupert is... Tiger Lily I know. Kieran is the dude that... No, I don't remember now, actually.
Okay, because I put stamps under Tiger Lily as a link in brackets.
I thought Rupert was it Justin for a second? Rupert was the rich guy. Oh yeah, so Rupert was the stamps guy. Secret high society. Well, wasn't he the dude that owned the stamps? And Tiger Lily was just being... Oh.
No, it can't be.
Maybe
It can't
that's
be two
Kieran.
people. No, but it can't, like, if it's Tiger Lily, then it can't, the other two can't be stamps related.
I don't know.
So it's got to be one from the mission before we did the stamps, right? We just had to find the people that end up being in London. That's probably Rupert. Yeah, so I reckon that's...
Yeah, I don't think Tiger Lily wants to do stamps anymore. It's something else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was Kieran.
I can call them and see. In fact, I'll quickly save, just in case. We'll know their faces, I'm sure. So... Oh yeah, so Kieran was the new guy?
Oh, so it's the...
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's the new guy. We'll hang up. We'll call Rupert. Oh yeah.
Amira, I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to call again. What's
Okay, so
up?
shut the poll. Should I start the poll? I'll do it for 2 minutes. Everyone's got plenty of time.
Yep. I wonder what start new case is. Is that just like... like auto-generated cases, like little ones? All right, everyone, make sure you choose.
Oh, just got 2 votes.
You got to vote too, Steve.
Me.
Yep.
Don't feel if that's appropriate.
Yeah, it's gut feeling. You just choose whatever you want.
Misspelled stamps though.
Yeah, the autosaves between the different missions, but I know what you mean. Not long now. Oh, it's starting to get warm here. All right. Who is the winner?
Kieran, investigating water corruption.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Well, we'll focus on Kieran. Did we want to start off?
I was wondering whether, like, how serious that was going to be, but I didn't realize it's China that people can be executed for corruption, government corruption.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll call it here, but next time we'll start on Kieran's cases. We know what the solution will be. As soon as we start, we'll go and give him a call. But this game's awesome. I like it a lot.
But I guess we can do a round of, like I said, we can do a round of jobs for all 3 until we lock in.
Yeah, we can for
So
sure.
maybe we could do one for each, and then
start with Kieran as a full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right, let's see if there's anyone on. You know what? I'm going to send you guys across to Captain Clever. Maybe you are aware of who they are. They play retro games.
He rated me once.
Yep. I think that's how I've got him as well. I think he rated us here too. But yeah, we'll lock you guys in. Appreciate you hanging out. It's good to start a new game. Gabriel Knight was fantastic, but it's good to get into a new sort of vibe. And I'm really digging this. The music, the voice acting, it all. It's great. But yeah.
Yeah, the research is cool too.
Yeah,
and it's also unique. I've never seen anything like that before.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, I'll shoot you guys across, and we will catch you next time.
Yeah,
Toodaloo,
I might be
folks.
doing a cross code, but it's a cleanup stream, so there's no story stuff. But I'll be doing that later today. I at least need to rest now. If there's a more appropriate time, then say it in Discord. Otherwise, I just won't ever get the energy to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
I'm thinking of doing a DOS/Windows, or at least not DOS, but an old game, PC game.
That'd be good.
Soon too.
Cool. All right. Well, let's keep